Go somewhere else. I can't take this nonsense anymore. How are you going to blame the defense?
I got the power. Screw Green Bean. Damn it.
But once you get to the sausage, I feel like we're doing something.
Go Jets.
What would you give up to see a Jets Super Bowl?
All of my friends and family.
Hit those milk thumbs, boys and girls.
Freeze run.
Hold on to your underwear, ladies, and stand by, bitches. It's now time for Talkin' Jets with your hosts, Matt, Ryan, and Green Bean.
Welcome to Talkin' Jets. My name's Ryan, and I'll be your pilot tonight. I am joined alongside my lovely co-pilots. I got Mr. Green Bean to my this way. I got Mr. Matt O'Leary to my that way. Green Bean, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. I was just touching up on this Woody Johnson, Wink Martindale goodies that I can't wait to talk to you guys about. That puts me in a really good mood. So happy to be here, man. It's going to be great.
O'Leary, how about you? How you doing tonight?
Yeah, doing good. Unfortunately, we are in the home stretch here of football for the 2025-26 season. Only one more game to go this weekend. Excited for another Super Bowl, but sad that another season's coming to a close here.
Yeah, the football season just snaps by when you are not a very good team, unfortunately. But we're getting into our mojo. We got draft season coming up. If you guys haven't heard, link in the description down below, as well as in the pinned comment in the live chat. Talkin' Jets draft party going to be in Hoboken, New Jersey at Texas, Arizona. You can get your tickets over at talkinjets.com. We are friggin' pumped on it. It's going to be a live show, so you're going to be able, if you can't make it, don't worry, we'll still have the live stream going and whatnot. But we'll have a crowd cam. We're going to have drink specials and food specials going all night. It's going to be a great, great time for the crew out in Hoboken. Bean, you excited for that?
Yeah, man, we've been talking about it all week. I've been doing daily content this week, you know, with being unemployed. So why not? I figure, fuck it. But yeah, we've been talking about it, man. And I think I have a few, might be bad news, but I have a few Miami Dolphin fans that want to come to the draft parties. That'll be good. We can beat them up when we're there.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's going to be
good.
good.
A Jet fan or a different fan. We got some Giant fans, I'm sure, that'll swing by and whatnot. And
yeah.
We could all kind of tease each other about the picks our respective teams make.
Well, that's the great thing about the draft is that everybody gets a crack at this thing, you know, unless your team traded out or whatever. But yeah, everybody's there. Everybody's represented. You all get your moment and you can bust balls and it can be fun. So yeah, I couldn't be more excited, man. It's going to be great. I'm glad that it's in Hoboken. I haven't been there in a long time, man. Super
convenient. Right, it's 23 steps from the PATH train, and then there's a ton of parking garages. So whether you're coming from the city or Long Island, or you're coming from the Jersey side and driving in with a car, tons of parking available and ways to get there. O'Leary took the train over. How you feeling about the draft party?
Yeah, I'm pumped up. It was a great spot when we scouted it out, and $5 well drinks and beers and stuff like that. The drinks and food will be flowing. I'll have about 55 million responsibly whiskey cokes and just have a great
time.
It is gonna be absolutely awesome. We're gonna have raffles going all night. We got sponsors. We're just all sorts of tricked out. We got Taylor in the chat. Taylor in the chat says, hold on, let me see. Sorry, my comment thing is blocked right there. Give me 1 second. Boom! Says, got so caught up in the mess that is our Jets last week that I forgot to wish our guy Green Bean a very warm welcome home. We missed you. We love you. All feels right in Jets land when our guys are all together. It just feels right. It feels right having us all together.
Yeah. And look, it's exciting to be back. You know, I mean, it's one of those things where, look, we've been doing this pretty much. I mean, we take our time off or whatever, but we've been doing it pretty much every week for 7 years, and it's like you get used to that shit. Look at me. I'm all laggy. Why? I'm in here, so I'm not laggy, dude.
Are you hardlined or are you Wi-Fi?
I'm Wi-Fi, but the thing's right here. I got to open a door or something. All right, I'll fix it.
I don't know. For those of you guys that are tuning in, we do have two different streams going. We have a horizontal stream and a vertical stream. So if you are in the vertical stream and you want to check out the horizontal stream, I'm pulling comments from both, so it doesn't matter which one you comment from. But if you like portrait mode or you like landscape, we're testing a little bit of stuff out here tonight. But Taylor, thank you so much for the super chat. We're super happy to have you in here. Wyatt comes in. Wyatt says, fellas, I have a redhead girl I'm taking on a date. This weekend. She's got green eyes. I'm living the dream here in Virginia.
Whoa.
I love the Jets. Well, hopefully she likes dating future Liberty. Was it Liberty? I think it was Liberty, right?
Yeah,
quarterback potential. Or maybe walk-on quarterback potential. Wyatt, I don't know where you stand on that, but either way, maybe don't tell her you're a Jet fan right off the bat. Maybe wait till like date.
Lead with that. Don't listen to Ryan. Lead with that. Say, I'm very loyal. My favorite football team hasn't made the playoffs in 15 years. You don't have to worry about me.
See, okay. See, this is O'Leary like preaching the good word. That is absolutely the way you need to go. Because I was going to have her question your judgment on liking the Jets. But the loyalty thing, it hits home. Good luck, Wyatt. We're excited. Where are you taking her? Let us know where you're going on the date. Born comes in. Born says, I wish we could trade owners. I'd give up 3 years of first-round picks to get rid of Woody. We had this discussion, oh, man, I don't know what stream it was, but there was like, would you trade your 2 years, your 5 first-round picks to get a new owner? And my answer was yes, hands down. Like, no question. If I could control who my owner was, even better, because I don't want to wind up with like, oh, you've traded your 5 first, but now you get Dan Schneider. And you're like, God damn it. I got hoodwinked. I would totally trade multiple years of first-round picks to get rid of Woody. No questions there, because Woody and this legacy is going to be forever. It doesn't seem like he's going to sell it like the Seahawks. It seems like this is going to get passed down to the next Brick Johnson line of the family, and I'm not too thrilled with that. Would you trade multiple years of first-round picks, Matt, to get rid of Woody?
Depends on who the next owner would be. If it's another person that's going to be exactly like Woody Johnson, then I would say no. But if we could ensure that we are going to get an owner that's not going to meddle and is willing to spend money and hire football people to do football things, then hell yeah, I am absolutely in for that. But there's a lot of shitty owners in the NFL and across sports, unfortunately. So you got to make sure you find the good one.
There really are. It's super frustrating when you have something that's totally out of your control. I mean, I guess the whole sport's out of our control, but you can at least draft new players and rotate things in and out. Like, ownership is very, very hard to change. But one thing I am super happy with, I really like that Tom Brady didn't make first ballot, and I really like that Robert Kraft didn't make first ballot either. I didn't realize that owners could make Hall of Fame, but I guess it's like a billionaire's like, hey, let's put ourselves in the Hall of Fame. I think that's what they do behind closed doors, and Robert Kraft just got shunned from the club for a year. So I like that. It makes me happy.
Hate to see it.
Yeah, couldn't have happened to a better asshole. Love it. Evan comes in with a super chat. He says, what happened to y'all's stream on Spotify? I missed the entire season, almost thinking y'all were on hiatus. LOL, I listen at work and can't have the screen up. Evan, I will start posting it over on Spotify again. I have been very lazy and just haven't done it because it involves me taking the stream, putting it into an editor, like pulling out the audio and then posting the audio. It's not like crazy hard. I just got lazy. So that's the
Gotta get that going back.
Yeah, we'll get it fired up for you so you can actually listen to it at work. Or alternative, although this would cost you money, YouTube Premium, you could actually turn off the screen and still listen to your stuff, and you don't get any ads or anything. So that's pretty cool. I love my YouTube Premium. That's the one premium service I wouldn't get rid of. And you get YouTube Music included in it, which is kind of cool because then you basically have like your Spotify or Apple Music all tied into no ad YouTube at the same time. I basically live on YouTube. It's wild. B and Matt, do either of you guys have premium?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Matt, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Dude.
Paying for a wedding and a mortgage?
There you go. Well said.
Dude. Are you paying for a music service?
I'm a Spotify loyalist.
How much a month?
I don't know. I think it's $9.99 maybe.
I want to say, what's premium being? Is it 15? Does that sound right? I feel like 15
Yeah,
cents.
they just raised it not too long ago. I think it's something like $15.99, some shit like that.
Yeah. I don't know, for an extra $5.99, not seeing commercials every 12 minutes or whatever it is.
Dude, it's funny because I have like
Delightful.
7 YouTube accounts.
Mm-hmm.
And like I have to do different things, and only Green Bean has the premium.
Oh, that's.
And when
that'll
I
drive
go
me
to the other
bonkers.
ones, dude, when I go to the other one, I'm like,
Dude, we
it's
have
like it's brutal.
on our TV. We have most of the time it's my account logged in, but sometimes it'll be like a guest account, and then I just start seeing ads. I'm like, oh, it's jarring when you see it.
Yeah.
You don't realize how much time you spend watching ads without like once you get rid of it. This is not an ad.
Yeah,
for
and
YouTube
I
Premium.
like you said, on the phone. If I'm like
That's the
doing
biggest part.
something, I want to listen to something.
Mm-hmm.
I can turn the screen off and put it in my pocket and still listen.
I do it all the
That's
time.
worth the fucking price of admission right there.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me all right? Am I better now?
Yeah. No, I got you loud and clear. Yeah, you're pretty smooth
Yeah,
too.
does YouTube TV do like a nice Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year?
Yep.
Because I'll pay. They do like with them the. Okay, so maybe not.
Yeah,
I was
they
gonna
give
say
you,
that's
like,
a
a
selling
little-
point. I like seeing who my top artists of the year and what songs I played the most.
Spotify definitely started, or well, I think they started it. But yeah, YouTube, I definitely got mine at the end of this year.
Okay, fair enough.
I liked it. I mean, as far as like when I'm in the car, I don't listen to like just music. Like I'll listen to podcasts and stuff, and I'll just turn off my screen and I'll just lay it in like my cup holder. I'll just listen to like YouTube videos and all that stuff. Some of the best stuff's on YouTube. Like those Talkin' Jets guys. Those guys are like legit. I would totally hang out with them for $25 on April 23rd.
Yeah, dude. Who wouldn't?
Jason,
I think it's a
pops
great
in.
idea.
Jason pops in and says, "What up, fellas? 2-part. Who is our number 1 pick this year?" And we are all rooting for Sam on Sunday, right? Yeah, 100%. I mean, I would bet a solid 95% of Jet fans are pulling for Sam, and then the other guys are just like, I'm Team Meteor. Just blow up the planet. And like, don't root for the Patriots. I'm there for the commercials. I don't care. Like, those are the other kind of people. But yeah, dude, I'm pulling for Sam pretty hard. Bean, any thoughts on Sam Darnold?
Well, I think, like Jason said, look, you get stuck between a rock and a hard place, and you gotta pick something. You gotta go one way or the other. There's virtually, I mean, you know what it would take for me to to root for the Patriots in the Super Bowl? Like, I can't even. There would have to. I mean, what scenario could play out that I would root for the Patriots? Like, I can't even imagine. I can't even. I'm coming up blank. So yeah, we gotta
on the other
root.
side.
What is it?
I don't think there's a team on
team-
the other side that I could like justify. Like,
There's-
oh,
it
yeah,
doesn't
the Patriots
exist.
team.
No, it doesn't.
It's like if the Niners went out and hired a whole bunch of fucking pedophiles and rapists or something. Like, then you're like, I can't root for these guys. I'll root for the Pats. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it would take.
They got the.
But yeah. Now, who's our number 1 pick? I don't know. We were talking about this. I'm going to say it. Fuck it. And I can change my mind later, but I don't want Arvell Reese. I don't want him.
Okay. I don't think that's like a crazy take at all. Like, I think there's plenty justification to not like it. I think the same thing for Bane, honestly. I think you could argue it for Tate.
I don't want him either.
Bailey. Who would be number 2 for you?
Sonny Styles, I think.
Oh, I love style, dude. You get me all chubbed up. If the
Means
Jets
the
made
best,
that
man.
power move, I'm 100% on board. I don't
Fucking
care
Matt.
if you're fucking with me, Bean. That's okay.
No, I'm right there.
Dude, I
and that's
love
why I
Styles. That's
love
the
him so
one
much.
player in this entire damn
that's so
draft that
good.
I would love to come away with. I get the positional value thing, but dude, I think
Fuck it,
he's
dude.
legit.
Tired of it. Tired of this positional value bullshit. We want fucking. Do you want a Ray Lewis kind of a middle linebacker or not?
Yes.
You
And
know what
that's
I
why I 100% agree with you. I'm like, I don't think they have the stones to do it. I think the pick's going to be Reese. personally.
There's no way, dude. Woody Johnson. We got to talk about this before we get in too deep. We got to talk about Woody Johnson today, right? Do you know about this, Ryan?
The Wink Martindale stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, he squashed it. We kind of assumed that's what it was, right? Like Dom was saying
Yeah,
down
but
at the
no,
Senior
but
Bowl. they
it's
were
how
talking
it
about
happened. Did you read the article?
I did not know.
The-
I saw the headline. I was
Sean,
like,
we're talking
I
about
know
the Sean
enough info.
Marash thing.
What?
Are we talking
I
about
don't
the Sean
know.
Marash thing?
Maybe.
I'm
Yeah.
talking
Who is
about-
that guy anyway?
He's a clown. he doesn't know his ass from his elbow.
Let me see here.
Who are we
Wait.
talking about? I'm so confused.
But let me say. So he said that. I don't know if it's him. Let me see who it is. Marash. Let me see. Well, this is fucking heavy. So this is Paul Esden Jr. Yeah, he's using Marash.
Okay. I don't buy it personally. There was another thing that, I'm doing this in Just Jet. That's my topic for Just Jets tomorrow. And I don't want to have to come across and have to defend Woody Johnson because I do think he meddles. But the story doesn't add up because he was saying at the end of it too, he's like, he wouldn't just say like the quarterbacks were bad. He didn't want to use that as an excuse. Well, at the owners' meeting, he said that Justin Fields couldn't complete a forward pass. So if there was anybody who would have passed off the blame on the season on the quarterback, I feel like it would have been Woody. And then there was another part of that too, where the Marash was talking about Darren Muji telling people not to come and work for the Jets. And he was saying, oh, down at the Super Bowl, at the Senior Bowl, he was telling people that. Muji wasn't at the Senior Bowl. The Jets' other scouts and people from the organization were there, but Darren Muji wasn't there. So I unfortunately don't think this is valid. I don't buy it from Sean Marash.
I think it's probably a bad story and bad quotes and stuff, but it sounded like from what Dom was saying down at the Senior Bowl, everyone down there felt like it was a Woody move to have Glenn call the defense. It probably just didn't go down the way this guy's saying it.
Well, did you? So this is what it says. Just listen to this. So Aaron Glenn flew down to Florida to meet with Woody Johnson to get him to sign on the dotted line on how much he needed to pay Wink Martindale. Woody Johnson looked Aaron Glenn dead in the eyes and said, I'm paying you $12 million. You are coaching the defense. We're not hiring a defensive coordinator when that is your background. Aaron Glenn had to turn around and fly back to tell Wink Martindale, I'm sorry, Wink, it's not happening. I got to call the defense. Wah, wah. But we had a defensive coordinator last year, so what the fuck are we talking about?
Well, no, I think it's the fact that we are probably moving off of Glenn, and if he hires a big-time defensive coordinator that might have a higher ticket price, it's just Woody paying more money to fire him all at the end of the year. That's my guess. I have no idea if that's like actually his rationale, but it sounds like that passes the sniff test to me.
What is this guy? What are we going to do with this guy?
Who, Glenn?
Woody.
We're stuck. We were just talking about trading him for multiple years of first-round picks. Like, would you give up 5 first-round picks to have a new owner, Green Bean?
I would give up 5 first-round picks to have a new owner.
Oh,
Depends on the who the owner is, though.
Well,
It's got to be
like we don't want to end up with like Dan Schneider or something. But like, let's say we landed like I don't know. Let's
Gary
say,
V. A Gary V collective.
Gary V. or Steve Cohen or someone like that, like a crazy billionaire that like is a big fan and is like, okay, I know what to do. Like that, I'm down, 100%.
Right.
At least with Cohen, like he hired a baseball guy and is willing to shell out tons of money. I mean, look at the Juan Soto contract they signed last year. So, like that would be my dream personally as a Mets fan too. But and believe me, you want to talk bad owners? The owner before Steve Cohen, the Wilpons, you had to deal with them for a long time, and they never wanted to spend any money. They were horrible owners too. So I know what it's like to go. And the Islanders' previous owners too, they didn't have any money to spend, and then they get a new arena and bring in 2 legends to be the general manager and head coach. And what do you know? They're a couple deep playoff runs, and makes a huge difference. Ownership matters, people.
Matt, who would your number 1 pick be today? We'll get to the other part of Jason's question here.
For 2 overall?
Yeah.
Sonny Styles was so good. I just have to say, when Green Bean said Sonny Styles, that made me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
I'm on board, Bean.
He's all the way back. I love Sonny Styles. That's not going to be my answer, but I would love to watch him on this team, and to get Green Bean's reaction for that would be incredible. I lean Ruben Bain right now. I feel like it's changed a million times, though, and probably will change a few more times. I don't think there's really a wrong answer with the options that they're going to have at number 2. But I think Bain, with the physical nature that he plays with, I think really sets the tone for what Aaron Glenn wants to do on defense.
I think Bain is probably the majority of Jet fans' picks right now because there's a production over projection with Arvell Reese. Like Arvell Reese, like he could be blue chip, could be a stud, But like then there's that fear of like Vernon Gholston sitting around in the background of like Jet fans' heads, and you just want to make sure number 2's a hit. Really got to have that. Lou comes in.
I want to trade down.
Trade down would be great. I'm down to trade down. I want Love. We need to trade up or down before the Saints. Dom C has him as his number 1 overall person, a number over 1 player. AG had said it's a rushing league. We build the team for the next quarterback. Guys, please take a good look at Love. I very much enjoy watching Love. I don't want to make Love our selection, though. Now, if the Jets trade down and Brees is no longer on this team and you want to like talk me into Love plus a receiver and now we're just cooking with offensive firepower, I guess you can talk me into that. But right now, I don't want to make that selection at 2. I would take Sonny Styles before I took Love that high. Matt, any thoughts on this?
I think so too. And it goes back to, and look, if you get an offensive playmaker and someone as good as Love, I'm not going to absolutely destroy the pick, but I just look at the number of needs on this team, and to think about taking a running back in the top 10 feels really hard to do. It feels like a luxury the Jets don't have with the amount of holes that they have on this football team.
Bean, what about you? Running back number 2 or trade down?
Can't do it, man. Yeah, and there's people talking about like, well, who's going to trade up, right? Like we say this shit every year. Someone wants to trade up. Somebody is on the hot seat. Somebody is chomping at the bit for this one player. Like it happens every year. Like we could say it's a bad draft right now, but believe me, man, there's going to be GMs and coaches salivating over specific players, whether it be edge rushers, linebackers, safety, wide receivers, whatever it might be. And somebody like an Arvell Reese, these guys love the word athleticism. Oh, my freak athlete. How many times every year we hear that, right? He's a freak athlete. I hate fucking freak athletes. I want bloody knuckles football players 100 out of 100 times over a freak athlete. And but these GMs love it. So once we get to the draft, there's a fever pitch. They've been doing this for months. They did the combine, the Shrine Bowl, the Senior Bowl, the pro days, and they want their guy. And if you do it like pennies on the dollar kind of a thing, like let's say the Jets want to move back 2 spots and get like a 3rd and a 5th because we don't have a 3rd. Fucking do it. Take the 3rd and the 5th, and then you can take anybody you want. You know what I mean? You're sitting there at pick, 4 or 5. You got an extra, you got a 3rd and a 5th out of the deal. And you could even say, give me a 3rd this year and a 5th next year. Like whatever. You just get some. You squeeze the lemon. You know what I mean? You get that little bit of extra juice, one more Splenda packet, you know what I mean, in your coffee. You're like, it's perfect. That's what you want. So, yeah, I mean, there's always going to be somebody willing to trade up. It's just about the price.
Marvin Guns, and then I'm going to go over to the other stream. So I see you guys over there. Marvin Guns, is Bart Scott thinking of being Jets linebacker coach, or is that a rumor? I heard he was interested in it. I don't know if the Jets are actively pursuing that as an option. I don't care. I'm good. Cool. Like, let's bring him in. Why not? I don't care. Anyone have any strong feelings on Bart Scott being a linebackers coach? Matt?
I like Bart. I think if this is something that he wants to do, I'm sure he would be really good at it. He was a very smart football player, obviously, and had a really long, successful career. And, I don't know if he's coached at any level before. Like, I just genuinely don't know. So that'd be something I'd have to look into. But there's no denying that he knows that position and would be a big help to this team.
Any thoughts?
Hell yeah. Dude, bring in somebody that's pissed. That's all I want, man. Somebody that's going to take it seriously. And when you have linebackers running around and they're playing like a wait for the running back to get to you thing, Bart Scott would take care of that in one practice. That's what I think. Now, I don't know if he wants to do it or not or whatever, but if he's like into it, get him. Get Victor Green too. Sick of it. Get fucking Revis. Get everybody.
Blitzkrieg comes in and says, you guys should just get YouTube Premium family
a little bit.
plan. So Blitzkrieg's got an idea. We could get a YouTube Premium family plan getting for $23 a month and probably write it off as work expense. I write mine off as work expense already through Jets Talk.
Of course.
But like we could probably do it through Talking Jets and then end up doing like something like that.
Gotta do the work expense.
Taylor comes in and says, Green Bean, I've used the word spatchcock about 100 times in your honor while you were away. LOL. Question for you guys. Would you trade up to take Nussmeier late first? No, I would not.
All right, let me tell you guys something. So the last stream that I did before I left for 5 weeks, I did this crazy analogy about the Jets fans blaming Aaron Glenn for 20 years of rebuild is like, this whole marriage thing that I did. And I had all these fucking names and scenarios. But right before that, it's the funniest thing in the world. I was looking for that. I wanted to like make a clip or something. And I got on my stream and this is what I see me doing. I can't even, but sometimes I watch myself as if I'm not myself. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And I'm like, well, when you spatchcock, what you want to do is you want to cut back the spine and you take out the bones and you push and I'm doing this whole spatchcock thing. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. And I have no recollection of ever doing that. That's the funniest part about it. So, yeah, man, look, spatchcock's the way, Jay Taylor. That's the way to do it, man. You guys ever spatchcock your birds?
Yes, I have.
It's the best.
No. I feel like you mentioned this, but it's not ringing a bell. Can you give me a brief summary of what that is?
Sure. Absolutely. Well, spatchcocking, what it does is it evens out the bird. So, and it quickens so if you have a turkey, but let's say it was going to take 4 hours, it'll take an hour and 20 minutes to do it. So what you do is you cut down the spine, you take out the whole bone thing, the whole back, and then you fucking press it all down and it just and then you tuck the wings and the legs and shit. And it's just like this even bird.
It sits flat, kind of.
It sits flat and then you just cook it. And it's the best. It's really, it's worth it, man. It's worth learning and doing.
We did that. We did beer can chicken or beer can.
And how funny is it to say spatchcock, Ryan?
It's a great word. It's like, I'm going to hit you with my spatchcock. Like it just sounds
right.
Sounds seductive.
Who made that?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's like saying cockpit.
Yeah. That's my logo was almost a little dick in a plane. Like I very much wanted to do that because I'm a 12-year-old at heart.
Exactly. Why not? That's what I approve.
So let's get back on track. Nussmeier, late first, Green Bean. Would you do it?
No.
Matt, would you do Nussmeier late first?
No, but I would use one of the second-round picks on him.
There you go.
We got Ablab coming in. Ablab says, gang, does Woody being in the Epstein files means anything? I mean, we only got 3 million of the pages so far. We got another 3 million to go. There's still some hope out there, right? I don't want to say hope. That's a weird way to say that. But Tish is in it, and Tish might be forced to...
Dude, the Tish stuff was bad, man.
It's not good. Any of the stuff that you're connected to in there is definitely not a list you want to be on. It is not good.
What are they going to do about it, though? Nobody's getting in any trouble.
I don't think anyone's going to get in like serious trouble, but the minority owner may buy out Tish, I think is what I was hearing. And then I think the only other thing that happened was like the guy from Harvard stepped down, whatever his name was. I don't know. I don't think anyone's going to jail for this crap.
Did you see that there was conversations about buying a Geno Smith jersey in the Epstein files?
No, I didn't see that.
It's so good. NYJ.
There was a reference to the Jets fucking losing though in one of them.
It's on NYJ Matt's Twitter. He searched in Jets and someone this is not good, obviously, but someone bought a youth medium Geno Smith jersey, and it is talked about in the Epstein files.
It's unbelievable.
Not great.
No, obviously.
Bad. Yeah,
I don't know what to do anymore with this team.
Brutal. Blitz Crew in here says, anyone else search to see if Woody was in the latest DOJ file drop? If the Giants owner milk thumbs. Yeah, there's been a lot of Jet fans searching and scrolling through. I've seen a lot of people post like, different comments. I think like Woody comes up a lot just because Woody Allen's in it. But I know Woody Johnson has been brought up. Kraft was brought up in it. Tish, and I think Snyder. I think all three of those guys were all involved in some capacity. Allegedly, of course. Crossfire joining the channel. Probably a re-up of the membership. Thank you, dude.
Legend.
I was just thinking about Crossfire earlier today. I really was.
I like that guy.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's all right. Let's go over to this side. We got Scuba. Scuba says, happy Tuesday, gents. WTF do we do with the secondary? Draft, free agency, both could see Stiggers getting a bump up, but would hate to lose him on special teams. I think we got our starting three. I think you got Stevens, I think you got AZ Thomas, and I think you got Brownlee. That's your main three. Stigger's going to be a backup, ideally, and then primary on special teams. And then for free agency, Matt's brought up the idea of trading for Jesse Bates for a late round pick. If he's going to be a cap casualty, I'm totally down for that. Ashton Davis, I think, is rumored to be coming back to the New York Jets now that we have the Dolphins secondary coach as our defensive coordinator. So that would plug in, you would think, a starter. You have Moore coming back. I do think they probably wind up drafting someone. It's not going to look great in the safety room, I don't think, this year. Matt, thoughts on the... So let's go safeties in particular, unless you think the corners might be different than what I mentioned.
No, I think I am pretty confident in saying that I think the starting corner trio next year is obviously Stevens on the outside, AZ Thomas on the outside, and Jarvis Brownlee as the slot corner. They may add another corner at the draft in the draft at some point, but I don't think it'll be early. I think they'll maybe look for some depth there. Safety is a sign one / trade for one and draft. I think in a perfect world, you're adding one in free agency or trade as a starter and drafting someone to compete with Malachi Moore. I like Malachi Moore a lot, but I don't think he showed enough in year one where you just go, yeah, you're the starter, no competition, Tony Adams style. I think you draft someone and have them battle it out, and and whoever wins it is the starter, and the third safety is going to play a decent amount too. So it's not, like Malachi Moore as a third safety, I think is a pretty nice role for him. And if he develops beyond that, great, perfect, even better. But I think the safety room needs a massive overhaul.
Bean, what about you? What do you think about the safety room?
I say use number 2 on Caleb Downs.
You could draft that guy Delaney, and I could finally have a Jet jersey with my last name on it, less an E. So it was like, would you take him at 16? I was like, I would. I would not suggest the Jets do that, but
yeah, right. I would. Yeah, we got to do something. I think Matt's nailed it though. We're gonna draft somebody somewhere. We got Malachi Moore. He's still developing. Showed he's got some chops, but he also showed he's raw and makes some mistakes. I think we'll use a pick on one, and I think we'll sign one. For
Thomas
sure.
says, report came out today showing that Woody was in the Epstein files, saying he had strong connections to Epstein. That's one way he could be forced out. Unfortunately, that's probably the only way we're going to get him forced out. I don't think he's selling anytime soon, but we'll see what happens. Eric, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for the 20 spot. Says, is there something going on behind the scenes on why Sean McDermott is still available? We will be looking for a coach next season, I'm very certain. I think McDermott's planning to take a year off. I don't think he's come out publicly and said it, but as soon as he was let go, that was just sort of the feeling I had. Like, he's just going to wait till next year's hiring cycle and then, go from there. He's getting paid like a head coach anyway for however long his contract is, so there's no real rush for him to get back into it. Matt, any thoughts on Sean McDermott maybe as our head coach next year?
I think he's going to land the head coaching gig next year. I think Mike Tomlin will be back in the mix too. So I think he's a good coach. I don't know how I feel about going with another defensive-minded head coach, although big difference, he's proven. He's been a head coach before and had success and won a bunch of games. So obviously that's a little different than hiring a first-time guy who is a defensive coordinator. But yeah, I definitely think he's going to be in the mix for a head coaching position next year in 2027 for somebody.
And to give you a little, the only reason I align with Matt on this entirely, and I'll just add one extra thing. So McDermott also knows how to hire offensive staff, which is great. Like Daboll was very good. Joe Brady's very good offensive coordinator. So even though he is a defensive-minded head coach, there is an eye for that side of the ball that I think is an all right swing. I would not mind that. And apparently he went to ownership and the GM and was like, hey, this is what I think's wrong with the team. And the GM and owner were like, what do you mean this is what's wrong with the team? We're clearly able to win a Super Bowl and blah, 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 blah. And then he gets fired later on. So I think McDermott is probably a pretty smart dude, and I would endorse that. But I agree with Matt. I do want an offensive-minded head coach, ideally. Bean, your thoughts on McDermott?
Well, he knows the AFC East. He's a good coach. But he also has Josh Allen, and their team is the Josh Allen show. Can we at least admit that? So I don't know. Like when he didn't have Josh Allen, a little
Did
different.
He ever not have Josh Allen?
What?
Yeah, they made the playoffs the one year they didn't have Josh Allen.
Yeah, when was really? With
Yeah,
who was their quarterback?
Tyrod.
That was with McDermott?
Yeah, I don't think
that was
so.
his first year. 2017.
Yeah. All right then. All right. Whatever.
I did not realize
I mean,
that.
I don't know. I don't love him. It's different than what we're doing, which is hiring rookies. But yeah, I don't know, man. Another defensive guy. I don't know who I want. I don't know. I'm hoping they hire Reich and fucking fire everybody, and Reich just does it. I mean, I don't know anymore.
So that his first year,
killed me.
McDermott's first year was Tyrod Taylor, LaShawn McCoy, Kelvin Benjamin. Deion Dawkins was a rookie that year. Screw that guy.
Yeah, that was the year they
Dukas
ended
was
their
their right
playoff
guard. Richie
Vlad Dukas.
Incognito, Shaq Lawson, Tre'Davious White was a rookie, E.J. Gaines, Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer. 9-7, I guess, made the playoffs.
He took over the Rex team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Rex was only there, 2 years? It was 15, 16?
Yeah, and isn't that another thing that goes against Rex with all the people that want Rex to come back? Like, basically, McDermott took his team and went to the playoffs then.
I mean, I think you could.
You would think.
I think most people at this point, especially like the connections, I don't want to say the connections to Harbaugh, but the thought of like Rex coming back and being defensive coordinator, I think is a different animal than being a head coach. Like, I think the head coach thing was probably more of maybe not his cup of tea. And he might just be better suited for like the wily old guy on defense.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're good once and people want you forever. I mean, people are still talking about John Gruden, who hasn't been good since the mid-2000s.
Yeah, he's done nothing.
That team, how were the Raiders prior to, like, they had a few wonky draft picks. They had Cleveland Farrell, Henry Ruggs. I'm trying to think what other draft picks were in that stretch there.
Those are the two that stand out that were just
Ruggs is up for parole. He could, if you want a cheap wide receiver, I don't know if the Raiders still own his rights or not, but I think he's coming back in August, I think is what I heard.
Alex Leatherwood, who's out of the league.
Woof.
Yeah.
For him.
Ruggs.
Yeah, between him and who was their GM? The draft guy.
Yeah. What's his name again? From NFL Network.
Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think it. Someone in the chat will say it.
I keep saying McCoy. It's not McCoy. It's like McKay,
no, Jesus.
Mike Mayock. Thank you.
There, I knew it was an M.
Is he still there? Who's their GM now?
No.
Spytek, who was from the Bucks.
It's a weird world.
It is.
Yeah, Gruden and Mayock sucked, dude.
Not a good tandem.
No.
What do you guys think of? Just before we hopped on, we saw the Jets had Reich in the building, and it seems like it looks like it's headed towards a contract. I think I saw that someone was speculating that. Be surprised. You think?
Yeah, I'm in.
You think Reich's the guy, Green Bean?
I don't think anybody's the guy, to be honest. But I think Reich, at least we know he can fucking coach. You know what I mean? Like he can. He was the offensive coordinator of the Eagles Super Bowl team. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But he wasn't calling the plays. It was Doug Peterson.
Peterson, yeah. And he didn't do very well with the. How many years was he the Colts coach? 3?
3 or 4.
No,
probably.
long 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 5. He got a long leash because he made the playoffs with Luck. Luck retires. Then they had
Wentz.
Hold on, let me see if I can remember this.
Traded for Wentz.
It was Brissett first, then Phillip Rivers, then Wentz.
No, Rivers was before Wentz?
Yes.
I thought it went Rivers Matt Ryan.
No, it was Rivers, Wentz, Matt Ryan. Boom. There it is. Nailed it.
Okay. I don't know. You think
I don't know.
Comes here, you think Wentz is the bridge?
Fuck no.
Well, you know what's really funny is that the rumor is that Reich, before he got this request to be interviewed from the Jets, was pondering in retirement.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I think he's still getting paid from the Panthers.
But isn't it just a funny thing? Like this is now the third offensive coordinator in really not that long. I guess we're 2015. So in 10 years.
We've had 4 in 2 years. We've had.
But I mean, that was fucking retiring or retired. It's crazy. You had Chan Gailey. You had fucking, what's his name?
Jeremy Bates.
And then it's like, what is the deal? And they're talking about, did you guys catch this? They're calling him the head coach of the offense. What is this? I've never heard another team say that ever. Yet we've had a head coach of the defense in Greg Williams. Now we're going to have a head coach of the. Why can't we have a head coach and 2 coordinators? Why can't we do that?
We can't get a head coach. Our owner is a clown.
Dude, he's so bad, man.
Dude, there's enough.
Like
I've never. Car. Come on, everyone. Let's go for a ride.
I've never been an anti-Woody guy. Like, you know, I mean, I don't love him, but I've never been like one to pile on. But dude, this guy's out of control.
I think I started feeling this way last year. Like not 2025, 2024 with like the Dante trade and like all the meddling in last year's. It's like, okay, this guy's a problem. Because I was with you, Green Bean. He's always spent the money on the free agents, and we've just like it hasn't worked out. But it's not for a lack of trying. When he starts meddling, then I think it's a problem. Because now I don't think GMs and head coaches are going to want to deal with it. And I think that just gets around the league. Because when you fire guys enough, like fucking Salah's going to Tennessee, can't imagine people from Tennessee are going to be like, oh, wow. Like, I love all these stories from Robert Saleh about the Jets. That's probably not happening. 49ers probably feel the same way with both LaFleur and Saleh going back. And then the Rams getting Mike LaFleur. I'm sure the Rams staff is probably dialed into that. The Packers staff with Saleh going there immediately after getting like it's just like a game of telephone and like bullshit with Woody and all that. So it's like it's toxic.
It's so bad. I mean, I don't know what to do anymore.
Speaking of Michael LaFleur, did you see who was linked to him for his offensive coordinator? You're not.
No, I can't wait.
No, I don't think I heard this.
Okay, so not made up. Factually true. The name that was linked to Michael LaFleur as his offensive coordinator, Nathaniel Hackett.
No, but isn't Nathaniel Hackett is on the Dolphins?
Not as a coordinator, though.
He's a quarterback coach, right?
So they're going to hire him
as their OC. I mean, not official, but that's a name that's among the, is one of those among the names that's being linked to the Arizona job for the offensive coordinator, Nathaniel Hackett, which, by the way, was if we're forgetting, was the guy who replaced Mike LaFleur after 2022.
Dude, I would love it. Like, why not? Everybody should do it.
Was Hackett with his brother in Green Bay, or did he leave prior to?
Yes, he was with his brother in Green Bay.
So that's where that connection, I guess, is. I don't know. I mean, maybe Hackett without Rodgers isn't awful.
We watched it. It was pretty fucking bad.
It was pretty fucking bad, but we had some pretty fucking bad quarterbacks. Zach Wilson's not a good quarterback. He was third string on the Dolphins. And
it wasn't pretty in
Rodgers had an
Jacksonville or
Achilles.
Buffalo.
What was that?
It wasn't pretty in Jacksonville or Buffalo.
No, yeah, I agree. I don't know. I don't give a shit what Arizona does. That's a very odd move. I would have thought LaFleur would be calling plays as like the head coach there.
He probably will.
I don't get it.
I think LaFleur should go get Zach.
Yeah, Zachy
That worked
Boo.
well the first time.
Bring him in. Why not? Get fired twice for the same quarterback. Kyle comes in, says, fire Aaron Glenn. He sucks at this. You think Muji doesn't have a relationship with Clint Kubiak? Put him on the same timeline, reboot. Clint Kubiak went to the Raiders, my friend. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, that dream has ended. I don't know where I want the Jets to go next year. I mean, there's probably... Was Davis Webb in Denver 2 years ago? Has he been there that long? Like, would Muji have a relationship with him if he wanted to bring him in?
I think he was brought in from the Lions to Denver this past year.
Okay.
No.
Think of like
I'm wrong. I apologize. He was with Denver since 2023.
Okay.
My bad. I don't know who I was thinking of.
So that I would think that would be a connection that might be something we tap into if he has like a good year. I don't love pulling people from under play callers like Eric Bieniemy under Reed. I don't really love Nagy under Reed. I don't really love Reich under Doug Peterson. I don't really love Sean Payton's calling plays in Denver, but I know Davis Webb's kind of like a hot name out there on the market potentially. I don't know. Bean, any thoughts to anyone that might be linked to Muji that could be head coach next year? Assuming we hold on to Muji and don't just reboot the entire thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really have an answer for this one, Ryan. I mean, you mentioned all the names, but we're gonna suck anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter anymore.
Oh no.
I might be out. I'm not sure.
Let's see. Denver Broncos coaching staff. What we got?
Jesus. I don't know what to think anymore, man. This team is killing me.
Kelly, Davis Webb, offensive coordinator, passing game specialist Zach Grossi, quarterbacks coach, offensive run game coordinator / assistant head coach Zach Strife. Yeah, I don't know. I want like an established guy. I don't think I want to trade a first round pick for Tomlin. I think McDermott's interesting because if you get McDermott, at least he's pissed off against the Bills and he'll have a little more juice against division rival. Like that's kind of appealing to me. Where'd McDaniel end up? Is he an OC somewhere?
Mike McDaniel?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah,
I
that's
hate
right.
him.
I love him as a coordinator. I don't know. It ended weird, but I think he'll get a second shot eventually.
Mm-hmm. Aaron Glenn is a terrorist. Wow, that is a wild thumbnail.
Yeah, that's a name.
I'm pretty sure is that like a Osama bin Laden, Aaron Glenn meme thing? Not meme thing, but like AI. It's aggressive. Hey boys, are we cooked? Heavy sigh, go Jets. Oh, are we cooked? Yes. 100% we're cooked. Stick a fork in us.
Oh yeah.
There's hope in the draft. But I really hope our owner isn't I don't know, pulling strings. If Woody wants a quarterback and he forces the quarterback pick, that's going to be super frustrating.
Yeah. We take Ty Simpson at 2 when you could have got him at 44 or something.
I don't think Simpson makes it to 16. I'm like, I hope we don't pull the trigger on him at 2, but I hope he's gone before 16. Like I don't.
So then you don't have to take him at 16, or not tempted to, I guess. Rather,
Yeah,
the
kind of
better way.
Just like the Dante Moore thing, the decision gets taken out of our hands, and I think that's a little more reasonable. Like I can stomach burning a second round pick and lighting on fire to potentially just be a backup quarterback and go quarterback next year. But I don't want to see a first spent on. I think there's too many good players at the top of this draft that I want to see. Like if you can you could sell me on either Arvell Reese, Bane, or Tate at number 2, and then or Sonny Styles. Throw that out there. And then at 16, Mekhi Lemon. If Styles falls, that would be the pick for me. Or Banks, I think would be a fun selection. You might wind up with 2 defensive players in the first round, which is like, maybe a little frustrating for some, but I don't know.
The defense sucked.
Yeah.
Like I love those comments on my mock drafts, by the way. The defense is an abomination. They need 8 starters on defense. Like, get ready. There very well could be 2 defensive players taken in the first round.
Yeah. Is there how would you feel, Bean, if we double dip defense in the first round? Like, would you be upset?
Yeah, but I could see it though. I really can. I would be upset. I think, like, I don't know. I just want to score points, and we don't know how to do that. But you got to stop the other team, and we don't know how to do that either. So it's like, I don't know what to do. I think you should probably split it up. But what if they go defense in the first, and then they go, wide receiver,
guard,
I don't know,
in the second, or
running
something.
back in the second, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I don't hate the second round crop of wide receivers. Like, I don't think we necessarily need like an alpha, like Cincinnati, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase type of duo. Like, I would be fine with, a good receiver at some point in the second round. If you're gonna, someone was telling me if you wanted to pull a trigger on like Tate at 2, and then who's the edge rusher from Miami? Mesidor, is that right? I think it's Miami.
Yes. The other ones.
Him at 16, like Dom really likes him. Maybe I could get on board with that. I think the fear is that Mekhi Lemon's not going to make it to 16. Like, the top 3 receivers probably will all be gone by the time we pick at 16. Which begs the question, I'm totally cool with moving number 44 to go up and get a guy. So, like, if you love a player and it's an offensive player and it's, Tate sitting there or Lemon or Tyson, like, I'm cool with making the move. I don't necessarily need to keep all 4 of the picks if you're getting 3 top 33 guys that you think are all legit starters and, good players. Like, if you're going to burn like let's say you're going to burn that one of those 4 picks on a quarterback, like, I'm cool with burning that pick to get a better player than to maybe get the quarterback.
Well, you brought up T. Higgins as you don't need that kind of a situation, but T. Higgins was a second round pick, Ryan.
See,
number 33.
Yeah.
So you can get a T. Higgins back there. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think look, if they went and they got Sonny Styles and Caleb Downs or something like that, I would be really excited about that, because then you change the defense. Like, all right, you have your guys, you have these role players, you got the Jermaine Johnson, Will McDonald shit, whatever you got. You know what I mean? Like, but you got your cornerbacks, and then you add that back end player, and then you add that like force in the middle of it, and that can improve everybody. Like, because we have like there's no support. There's very little support for the run game. You got to have that like statement. So like if they did that, I would be happy with it. But it's the craziest thing. Like, what are we gonna do? Look, we got Bailey Zappi. Are we good with him?
There's gonna be a bridge coming in. I don't know who it's gonna be. I feel like it's got it. Like Kyler. I think
Kyler Murray's coming.
Cut. Yeah, Kyler feels like probably if you had to put betting odds on it, like that's probably.
Oh yeah, that's what I think. Matt, you like Bailey Zappi?
Love him. Tank, run it back, baby. Tank 2.0.
Dude, they're talking about the 27 draft being the best draft in like forever, right? Like all these guys, the best draft we're ever going to cover, like that kind of a thing. We have 3 first-round picks in that motherfucker. So whatever they do this year, do not use the capital. Like if Aaron Glenn feels like, hey man, this is, I'm on the hot seat, and he starts using next year's shit, him and Muji, I'm going to be pissed off.
Same.
You know what I mean? I don't want that.
Curveball. I saw this proposed on, I don't know if it was Twitter or Reddit or something like that. But what if you went to the Browns and said, we'll eat the Deshaun Watson cap hit for your 2027 first, and then you could just cut Deshaun Watson or whatever, but you just nuke your cap for a year, but you get an extra first. Would you do it?
I really don't want to watch Deshaun Watson on the Jets.
No. You cut him. You
Immediately?
You trade him and cut him. So you just eat the salary cap and you have the first round pick. You eliminate the Browns from Arch Manning, which I think is huge.
Yeah, I don't know if the Browns would do that for that very reason.
Yeah, just kind of eat all their dead money. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Would we do it, though, is the question.
I would. Just screw it. Fuck it.
How
Burn
much
it all
is the
down.
cap hit? What does it
It's
do to
enormous. It's absurd. I don't even know if it's like really feasible for them to do it. Let me pull it up real quick.
it? It's a crazy world, man.
It's
Kyler
if
Murray's
he's
coming,
traded,
man.
So let's say he's traded. I guess we'll do pre-June 1st. It would be an $85 million dead cap hit to them. If they did it post June 1st, it would be 34 dead cap for them. What would a post June 1st cut look like? If they post June 1st cut him, it's 80 million against their cap. I think he's just on that team. I think they're just kind of stuck with him.
Dude, he's done nothing.
Dude, that's an abysmal trade and abysmal contract. That's just so bad. Ugh,
I think it's the worst trade ever.
I don't know if there's a worse one than that. That's up there.
It's way up there. It's in the conversation, man, without question.
Yeah, he just hasn't done a damn thing. We got Sam in here. Says, Muji is trash. Why should he be here after Glenn is fired? Hey, I am totally open to Muji not being here after Glenn is fired. Like, I'm totally open to that idea. I don't think Muji has done enough to warrant, like, being fired or being, like, deadlock for next year. If I were Woody, I would go to Muji and say, hey, you are not tied to Glenn. Do the best job you can do, and you can survive this. Because I've seen some people in the chat mention it as well. Kevin O'Connell, if there's a chance he's out in Minnesota next year, he was roommates with Muji in college. I am totally down for Kevin O'Connell. I would consider giving up a first for Kevin O'Connell. That's a coach I would definitely go after. Matt, your thoughts on Kevin O'Connell?
If Muji gets you KOC, then you obviously keep him on board. But I don't know how we can come to that conclusion after the 1 year on Darren Muji that he's trash. I don't think he's great. I think it's incomplete, right? Mm-hmm. Like, he nailed the first round pick this year. We could say that. Mm-hmm. We like some of the trades that he did. This is obviously a really big draft and an offseason for him. I think it's unfair to call him trash at this point. We don't know. It's an incomplete grade right now.
Yeah, and do you want to get rid of guys like that? Like he got amazing value, and the way that he worked, that he did, architect the trades for Quinnen and Sauce were brilliant.
Oh, getting Mechie and Mitchell and like the extra add-ons in those trades too, I thought was
yeah.
Great.
Well, and what he did with Quinnen.
Oh yeah, getting the higher of the 2 first-round
yeah,
picks.
Like that's all language that you never see. Mm-hmm. I think he's got. I mean, you don't want to just cut the fucking head off people, but like as soon as they start, like they're growing. You hired a guy who never did it before. He's going to make his mistakes, but his draft was pretty good. Mm-hmm. And his trades are pretty good. Like, why would you want to get rid of him? For who? What, we got to fucking go to the 33rd team? Think about this, guys. We got the 4th most valuable franchise in the NFL, and we are a football operation. Yet there is nobody in this football operation that can hire a football person. People, they can't do it. It's fucking the craziest thing in the whole world. Like, is there any reason why wouldn't we suck? Like,
it checks
there's
out.
nobody in our building that when it's time to hire somebody, there's nobody there. They're like, well, I don't know. All I know how to do is sell tickets. All I know how to do is fucking get business deals with Cash App. That's all I know how to do.
It's got to be so hard to be like a Jet season ticket rep right now. Like, hey, come on, buy your season tickets. We just upped your price a little bit. Parking's gonna whack you in the nuts, and I don't know. We've turned the escalators into cheese graters. There you go.
Woody told the reps that, hey, look, just say the rumor is Kyler Murray's coming. Tell them that.
They're gonna get a former first overall pick at quarterback.
That's right. First overall.
Wow.
Don't worry. Yeah, that's how they're gonna, dude. Matt, that's brilliant.
He just needs to be unlocked by Frank Reich.
They're gonna say, rumor is the Jets are gonna get the first overall pick quarterback. And they make people think that we're gonna be trading up with the Raiders. But actually what we mean is fucking a very tired, old, and loserish Kyler fucking Murray instead. I can see it now. Oh my God.
I brought this up over the weekend. I made a video on it. What if there was a situation where like Reich was being brought in and he was the head coach of a team who had the #1 overall pick at one point, and he did a whole lot of studying on that quarterback class? And what if there was a rumor that was floated around that the owner made the selection over what Reich wanted? Would you trade for the quarterback Reich wanted and have Reich on your team?
Who? Is it Bailey Zappi?
It's CJ Stroud. Like, let's say CJ Stroud becomes an option. He's just finished his 3rd year. He's coming off 2
Why
really
would he be
bad
an option?
performances. Because they might have to pay him like a $200 million contract. Like, that might be part of their conversation that they're trying to figure out. There's like, this is not as outlandish. It sounds outlandish in Jetland, but it's not totally outlandish. Like, there's beat reporters in Houston talking about this right now. Like, there's people pissed off at how the season ended. Like, they might feel like they just need a game manager and they beat the Patriots and now they're in the Super Bowl. Like, that might be the thought process. We've been a defensive-minded team before. Oh, we just didn't have a guy that had 5 fumbles against the Steelers or didn't have 4 interceptions against the Patriots. Like, I could totally see, like, if the Jets were like, hey, we're going to give you 2 1s for CJ Stroud. Like, that doesn't feel like it's totally out of the realm of possibility to me.
I would do that in a second.
I mean, I think it would be a good trade. I do want to draft a quarterback, but it's Garrett's former college quarterback. It's Ruckert's former college quarterback. Mechie was on the Texans, drafted by them. Like, there's connections there. If Reich really wanted him, like, I can see this all sort of lining up.
Oh my God. Well, all right. Let me bring in, all right, Ryan, I hear you. And then Matt, I'd love to see where you land on this, but I'm going to raise you. I'm going to see your scenario, and I'm going to raise you that all of these things needing to happen is not the New York Jets experience.
Or they might think they're getting a desperate head coach with too many assets and they're going to rake us over the fucking coals. They're going to get 3 firsts from us. And we're going to be like, mother, just spitting nails.
Well, this is like, I remember I threw it in the chat yesterday. I'm like, what is this talk about the Jets hiring Frank Reich and Roman and Bevel? It's like, there's just no fucking way.
Run game coordinator, pass game coordinator, and an offensive coordinator. Boom.
Head coach of the offense.
I don't care. Just do it.
But you know what I mean, Matt? It's like, there's just no way. Like, everything Ryan's talking about, it's like, okay, I see all that. Never. Not here. Never, ever, ever.
No, definitely not here.
Too many variables, right?
I'm not, I guess not, based on your guys' reaction. I'm not out on CJ Stroud yet.
No way.
Obviously, the first year versus the last 2 years have looked very different. I think that offensive line is an abomination. I think CJ Stroud could look like rookie CJ Stroud again if they finally fix that unit.
They also didn't have Joe Mixon or Tank Dell last year for their entire series. And they lost Nico Collins and Schultz in the playoff games. So, like, I mean, CJ Stroud played like dog shit, but, like, there was certainly other factors that played into this entire season. The O-line did play better this year, or at least Stroud also helped the O-line maybe play better at the same time. His time to throw was better than previous years. The the offensive line went, I think 2 years ago, they were like 50, I don't know, it was 58 sacks, 59 sacks. And I think that came down to like 30. So like that was pretty good. I don't know. I think Houston could look at the Jets and say, that's a desperate team with too many draft assets that needs a quarterback. And like, I feel like if you get him, that changes a lot of like the conversation around the team. You'll get people that like rag on us because of his final 2 games. Like, oh, that's a Jets quarterback. Like, that's why they would trade for him. But I don't know. Maybe he's not available. Maybe not at all. But I'm thinking outside the box here, my friend.
I love how we talk in
Pavia.
circles here.
Yeah, it's good. Just draft Pavia, man. Fuck it.
Fuck that guy.
Pavia and Kyler Murray, the
Dom.
shortest quarterback room of all time.
I think that's what we should do.
Dude, Dom C went up to him at the Senior Bowl and said, like, hey, do you have a minute? I'd love to ask you some questions. I'm too busy. Popped his ear pods in. And
I love it.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck Dom.
Screw him.
No, fuck that,
I like
man.
Dom. Dom's my co-host. No. Dom's my buddy.
Listen, here's why you like that. Because he's going to do that to Samini, too. He's going to go, fuck off.
He's going to be run out of this town. So goddamn.
We're going to have fucking Kyler Murray and Diego Pavia as our quarterbacks. And we're going to have like, you couldn't reach the rim on a basketball hoop standing on their shoulders. Terrible. God damn it. Lou comes in. How much better is Nussmeier than Drew Allar? I think Nussmeier, the quarterback, is just better than Drew Allar. Drew Allar is going to have way better like attributes, like his size. I'm sure his hands, like his height, his hand size, his weight, everything like that. I don't know if he'll be running or anything by the time the combine comes around. I don't know how like wild his injury was, but I think I would prefer. I think Nussmeier's floor is like a good backup quarterback for a long time. I think Allar's floor could be like just a bad quarterback all the way around. But his ceiling could be astronomically high too. So I don't know. I feel like the Penn State guys always felt like Allar was like almost there. And just, I didn't like how he played this year. I didn't like how he finished the year last year. So like, I'm way lower on Allar. It's just the attributes and his size that are like appealing to me, I feel like. And at that point, maybe you go with like the kid from, what is it, North Dakota or Wyoming or whatever? What's his name? He only started 1 year.
The lefty.
Yeah, what the hell's his name?
Dom C likes.
Yeah, that guy.
I'm pulling it up.
Cody?
Hey, Rusty Spooner's got an idea here. He said that Dom C was talking shit about Pavia before that. So maybe Pavia knew who he was.
Sure.
Imagine that.
I love Dom C. I don't think that was on the table.
You know what?
I think it's possible.
I think it's possible.
Cole Payton, by the way, was the name you were thinking of.
There it is. I knew it was a C. Cole Payton. Like, I would prefer Cole Payton over Drew Allar.
I want the smallest quarterback in the NFL.
We're just going to have a fucking Napoleon complex all the time. Like, screw it. Let's just go. Why not? I mean, the dude who's beating up on SEC teams, like, there's certainly an argument for Pavia. Like, I understand
There
that.
is.
It'd be fun. I don't know. He's just an asshole.
How tall is Bryce Young?
Pavia would be the shortest. Pavia's.
Oh, I love it,
yeah,
dude.
Pavia's.
What kind of pick you got to
5'9"
use to get him?
What was that?
Take him at 16. Fuck it.
Fuck you. No way.
Lock him in.
I don't even know if I would take him in the 4th round. Like,
where do you realistically, where do you think he's going?
5th or 6th,
Pavia?
maybe?
Yeah.
5th or 6th.
Undrafted.
You think
Undrafted.
It wouldn't shock me if he went undrafted, I guess.
He's 5'9".
He's going to light up the combine. He lit up the SEC. He's going to light up the combine. He's going to throw fucking Zach Wilson pass in his pro day. And somebody's going to go, you know what?
He's a gamer. Like, I'll give him that. Like,
he's a football player.
I think he should be drafted. Dom said he doesn't think I think he said undraftable.
Undrafted.
I think he's going to be a first-round pick.
If Kyler Murray was the #1 overall pick, at
that's
his
what
height,
I'm saying.
And you're half an inch or a quarter of an inch shorter than him, like, I don't think you're undraftable at that point. I think he's just kind of an asshole. Like, his whole entourage and everything. Like, he's just a prick. Like, maybe he just suits us. I don't know. Maybe they just think, okay, all the Jet fans and everyone out there, like, we're just a bunch of douches from New Jersey and New York. Pavia just fits the mold.
Duncan McLean said Pavia has a 6-inch vertical leap.
They may be generous.
So in total, he can get up to 6'3". I'm telling you, Pavia's my guy. I'm all in. I gotta really dig into this guy. 5'8". Is that what he is? Is he 5'8" or 5'9"?
I think he's 5'9" and 7/8. I think is what it was. I thought that was the number I saw. He was definitely under 5'10". I think 5'10". I think 5'10".
Paul O'Brien says he can't reach the light switch.
All those pictures that you see of like Bryce Young and Kyler Murray as like little midgets behind the offensive line or something. Like,
yeah,
we'll get those at Pavia all damn day.
Oh, I can't wait. At least
I'm pretty sure I think his actual measured in height, I think it was 5'9" and 7/8. It was like just shy
I
of
just
5'10".
saw 5'9" and 7/8.
I love him. I want him. I want him bad.
We're gonna have just an outrageous day 3 if the Jets wind up selecting this dude.
Oh my God! Like who else? You're in there. Like you got if we're talking about him being undrafted, we have 2 7th-round picks, and you don't fucking use one on Drew Pavia. Like what is wrong with you?
Diego.
What did I say, Drew?
Drew.
Yeah, I keep doing that. Yeah, I've done that like 12 times.
You know what?
It's like I'm
we have
still
so
I'm
many
still
picks, you
doing
can
fucking
burn
Mike
them.
McDonald. What?
I would prefer to burn one on Pavia over, burning one on a player we're gonna cut anyway. Like way more worthy of a dart throw. Like I'm with you on that.
Right.
It's no different than drafting a kicker, right? Late.
Oh, it's very different. The kicker's going to play.
Maybe not to Dom. Dom doesn't like taking a kicker.
Dom,
You and I like
listen.
taking a kicker.
Dom, right. Look, everybody. Dom's value is not in question, but Dom is wrong too on things. You know what I mean? And that kicker thing, dude. We're talking about 1 6th-round pick in a fucking 15-year period. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about using a 6th every year. 1. And like you look at all of our 6 over the past 10 years, how many amounted to beans? You know?
Probably not many. We don't have many high picks that have amounted to beans.
Oh, you don't want Tyler Barron? Green? You don't like the Tyler Barrons of the world?
I would take
what
the
I
pick
like
we traded
most
up
about
with
him is that
to
he
get
wasn't
Tyler
just one
Barron,
pick.
the one we burnt to go up and get him. That pick could have been
right.
a kicker.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
We're on
what
the
are we
same
talking about? And look, how many times? I mean, look, we got Nick Folk right now. Fantastic. Wonderful. It's great. But can we stop with these fucking guys? Like this is old kicker carousel thing that we do. Why don't we just go get a kicker? It's so important, dude. Do you realize how important a kicker really is?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, if you have a bad kicker, you're going to lose way more close games and you're going to wind up with a much higher draft pick. Like realistically, if the Jets wanted to do a soft tank last year, they wouldn't have had Folk back. Like that would have been.
They were trying.
Dude, if you didn't bring back Folk, you would have lost the Falcons game and you'd have the first pick.
Well, they had that Mevis guy, right? Didn't we have what was his name?
Mevis in the Super Bowl right now? Isn't he playing for the?
No, the Rams.
No, he's in the Rams, right?
The thicker kicker.
Yeah, I think he's the Rams.
Yeah, anybody we cut is great.
That's how it works. Pavia jerseys only come in youth sizes.
yeah. They won't let us buy them. Like adults can't buy Pavia jerseys.
That is amazing.
Got to go to DHgate. They'll do anything in China. Like, what do you want?
Curtis says, fellas,
$4.
you convinced me to renew my YouTube premium. Curtis.
There you go, Curtis.
Dean and I are on the YouTube premium hype train. I think it's 100% worth it.
Yeah, man. Totally. How many fucking likes I got? All right, I'm going to do some more of these. All right. So we've decided, right? So Drew Pavia is our guy.
We'll call him Drew all night. We'll be on draft night. We just drafted Diego Pavia. Drew Pavia.
Drew Pavia. I said it again?
He said it again.
Jesus.
So we've decided Sonny Styles at 2, We're gonna go Pavia
Diego
at 16.
Yeah, man. Just do it.
Fuck
Do
you.
it. Commit.
Damn it. You know what? I could respect if the Jets were to come out and say, like, hey, we're going to go Tate at 2, and we're going to go Sadiq, the tight end from Oregon, at 16, and we're just going to fucking load up this offense, and we're either going to get a vet in here that really wants to play with us, or we're going to have a rookie that's set up in a good spot. If they wanted to do that, I'm totally fine losing every game 44-48 next year. I think they're going to go add defense, and I think it's either best case scenario 1-1 or both defense in the first round this year. But man, I wouldn't hate going double dip offense like that.
Well, I think we should get Kyler Murray and draft Pavia. That would be the most fun we've had. I mean, dude, why pretend anymore?
The jokes write themselves. We'd have the New York Giants
Right.
and the midget Jets. That's what it would be. It would
It would
be the back of the fucking post. Like
Oh
immediately.
my God, the Giants and the midgets.
That's exactly what it would be.
We're not allowed to say that anymore, though.
It'd
so
be like
what
the
would
mini
be
jets or
politically
something.
correct.
Like,
The minis.
it'd be like that
The
mini
Giants-
helmet would be Pavia's helmet. That's what they would be wearing.
So good. Oh, that's so good. A signed life-size Pavia mini helmet.
Life size. Jesus Christ.
Damn it. Jason comes in. Jason says, in the 2004 playoffs against the Steelers, our kicker missed 2 field goals with less than 2 minutes in the game and overtime. I died that day. I remember exactly where I was. I was sitting in the New York City Armory at a track meet, and me and a bunch of other Jet fans are sitting around the radio listening to this kick, and you hear the radio, the kick is up, and we're all like, we're waiting for and it's good, and it's like, it's wide left, it's wide right, whatever the heck it was, and like just devastated. Not to mention like some of the other kickers we've had over the years. We had a stretch of like really good kickers for a long time.
Yeah.
And then it like stopped when we got rid of Myers and he went to Seattle.
That's when it
playing in the
stopped.
Super Bowl. And then like it didn't come back again until who was just before Folk? Zerline. Zerline was like the first kicker we had.
Oh, Greg the Leg. We had a year and 3/4 of Greg the Leg.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he fell apart.
Didn't end well.
Nope. Did not end well.
And then we were standing there in the rain.
Yep.
Watching Aaron Rodgers hero ball get us to the fucking 40-yard line, and we're like, all right, Greg the Leg's gonna do it. Greg the Leg.
That effectively ended our season. that missed kick.
Oh yeah, that was it. That was
Definitely
the end.
did.
We would have been 2-2. Kicker's
Dude, can you
important.
believe? Can you guys believe this? I want to talk to you guys about something. Now that we're all removed and we've all taken a couple showers and eaten some sandwiches and shit since between this, dude, we had Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams and Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and we won 5 games. We had Sauce Gardner and Quinnen Williams and fucking DJ Reed and you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, and they were bottom 10 in offense too, by the way.
Bottom 10.
Dude, when Breece Hall ripped off that 20-yard run on the home opener 3 years ago in Rodgers' first year, I was like, we're going to
my
Super Bowl.
God.
Like, we're going to Super Bowl. That was the best feeling I ever had as a Jet fan. Like,
I was like, yeah.
Cloud 9.
Because you know what it made us think is that like Breece is now that Aaron Rodgers is behind center, Breece is gonna pop off like they can't play 8 in the box. Like that's what we were thinking.
Yeah.
Like holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then in that 4 plays that Aaron Rodgers was on the field, that threw 4 he drew a pass interference penalty, Conklin. So we had the Breece play, a fucking pass interference. I was like, oh my God, this is totally new. And then it was like, yeah, you're going to get one more play of this.
Rug pull, baby.
And then it's over forever.
And then it's over forever.
Dude, and what sucks is like, if you had last year's Rodgers, like 2025 Rodgers on that Jets team in either year, you're probably like making the playoffs in one of the years, I would think.
Well, that's what we thought, dude. And then like the Jets curse just said it's over. And in no time, you're going to be having Bailey fucking Zappi.
You'll be happy about it.
And you're
Justin
not going to
Fields,
have
Bailey
an
Zappi
OC.
back to back, baby.
Your defensive coordinator is going to be named Duker. But he doesn't even matter because your head coach is now the defensive coordinator and Woody Johnson is now the fucking head coach. Like, this is what, dude, it's so
Dick and Duker.
fast. Dick Burger Duker.
No, Dick.
What is
Dick
going
and
on with this guy?
Woody Johnson. Penis.
Penis.
And
I
Duker.
mean, that's our owner, dude. Pecker.
Pecker.
Ron Weiss comes in.
Oh, I
Ron says,
can't
hey, my
take it."
guys, Pavia will be doing Jersey Mike's commercials in 2 years.
Well, he's got to get a little bit of a career first. He can't do it just on the college thing
Yeah,
unless
as
he's
the-
in that town.
I mean, he also can't
As
do
the-
Subway
as the
because he
line
can't do
cook.
footlongs. He's got to do the
The
6-inch
line
sub.
cook.
Yeah, not as a quarterback. He's going to be in the Jersey Mike's uniform, putting the sandwich together.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah, that's what he'll be doing. Hey, what kind of vegetables you want on this fucking turkey sandwich?
You want a Mike's way?
You want it Mike's way? You you want it Drew Pavia's way?
We're gonna be playing this
here's
back.
Pavia's way. Get the fuck out of here! He throwing it around. He's all pissed off.
February
Oh, that's
3rd,
good.
9:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Timestamp it. We'll come back to it at the end of this year when Pavia is making a Pro Bowl for the New York Jets.
That's
And
right,
we're
man.
leaning
I'm
into
all about
breaking the
low
playoff
bar,
streak.
man. Shador Sanders is a Pro Bowler. It's a pretty low bar.
Justin Fields turned it down. They asked him to be there. He's like, nah, fuck that.
He's like, dude, are you
Good for
fucking
him.
kidding me? What is this?
Good for Fields.
Yeah, man, fuck off.
I still
How do
like
they do
Fields as
this
a
now?
person. He just is not a quarterback.
Well, he might be. He's just not here because we suck, dude. Like, no matter how you slice it, like we just had Aaron Rodgers. He had his fucking. He looked like hot garbage. Then we grabbed Justin Fields, who isn't good, but has his worst year ever. Like, dude, you can't tell me it's not us. You just can't.
There's something.
I'm not
about
buying
us.
it.
I don't know what it is.
I know correlation isn't necessarily causation, right? But it's like I don't know.
Sometimes
Curse.
it can be.
Sam comes in. Sam says, guys, what about taking Tate at the 2nd pick and Kendrick Falk at 16? According
I
to
don't know.
Dom, I think he was saying Falk is a two play kind of guy. Like, not going to play the run. I might be wrong on this. He had Falk as his 4th edge, I think. But based on the conversation we were having, I think I would rather take the kid from Miami, Mesidor, than Falk.
Yeah, me too. I would prefer Mesidor.
I don't hate it though, Sam.
But I got
If you want to go Tate and you just say, hey, we're loading up the offense, and now you got Tate and Garrett, and then Mitchell and Mechie, and Brees hopefully coming back, and Mason Taylor at tight end, you can do a heck of a lot worse. I'd be fine with it. Joe.
Yeah.
Nope, sorry. I didn't even throw it around to you
No.
guys. You go, Green Bean.
No, I don't know what's going on. I'm totally fine if the Jets pulled the trigger on Tate at 2, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
I have no issue whatsoever.
Matt, what about
What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm with Green Bean on that. I don't think it's the most likely thing, but if they did it on draft night, it'd be fun to have those two guys together. They struggle to score points. Goes a long way to trying to help whoever their next quarterback is. So I don't mind. I'm not the biggest fan of Keldrick Falk. I don't know. Maybe they would go like Caden McDonald in that spot or something.
Yeah, I feel like
beef.
Mesidor or McDonald or Banks would be more appealing to me than Falk. But I'm on board with Tate. Joe the Jet says we are getting Kirk and Simpson. So he's saying Kirk Cousins and Ty Simpson. So you're probably taking Ty at, I would hope it's 16. I don't really, if we burn 2 on Ty Simpson, I'm gonna be kind of frustrated. Kirk would be poetic justice for this Jet YouTuber's circle of life on YouTube. My first video was Kirk Cousins, so I'm fine with Kirk if he's our bridge. I agree with Bean from earlier saying Kyler's probably the guy. Matt, how would you feel if?
But I'll tell you what, Ryan.
Yeah.
To Joe's point though, if we got Kirk Cousins and Ty Simpson and like Frank Reich, Okay.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like if you grab Carnell Tate, like just like let's as a scenario, you use number 2 on Carnell Tate, you grab Ty Simpson, and you sign Kirk Cousins in free agency.
Mm.
I'm all about it. All right, now that's a fucking plan. I just don't know what the hell they're doing, and anymore. Like I mean, how could anybody? We don't have a coaching staff.
I think what I want to see happen is I'd rather go balls out for a bridge quarterback, whether that be Kyler or a vet minimum Tua. Kirk is fine.
Oh my God.
Like something like to that effect. Carson Wentz I could understand, or like you could even go like lower end. I feel like if you burn the first on Ty Simpson, you're definitely out of the quarterback conversation in 27, and I don't want to.
Oh, I don't think so at all.
You think you could go 16 and
it.
quarterback in 27?
Yep.
If
We
you
got
think you can
fucking
do that,
5
I'm fine
first,
with-
dude.
If
5
you're fine
first.
with
It's
that, I'm down.
unprecedented. It's
No, I know.
unprecedented.
But do you think we'll see enough from Ty? Like we might not see Ty Simpson except for maybe like 4 games if that were the scenario. And like, you just have both and you just hope one of them works, I guess?
Yeah, man. And then Ty Simpson is a fucking vet next year. He's your vet backup at worst. You let him fucking play it out.
Mm.
Yeah.
But like, I think, look, if you got a Kirk Cousins, I mean, even Kyler Murray may be a little bit different, but if you have Kirk Cousins and you draft Ty Simpson, by week 6 or 8, Ty Simpson's playing.
Yep. That's what I was going to say. You're going to get more than 4 games, I would think.
Yeah, man. No doubt.
You don't think Kirk could last a whole season?
It's not about that.
Think he played poorly enough, or like would they? I don't think Glenn's going to pull Kirk to play Simpson. I think he.
I don't
if Kirk's
think
winning, unless Kirk can't win enough. Then
maybe. I mean, if he's winning, I mean, what is that? I mean, why would you possibly bring that into the equation?
So okay. He's just like no matter what, he's going to lose, and then we're bringing in the guy that started 15, 16, 17 games, whatever it was in college. 15 games is now.
Yeah, we're just going to give him 6 games on the bench to fucking learn Frank Reich's vernacular, and then you throw him in the.
They'll be like 3 and 5, and then you go ahead. You get the back half of the schedule.
Yeah, exactly. And then we get to see. We did it with fucking an undrafted free agent this year. Why wouldn't we do it with Ty Simpson, 1st-round pick next year? What's that kid's name again?
Cook.
Brady Cook.
Brady Cook.
Jesus, what are we doing with him? Is he already fucking shipped off to Zimbabwe or what? What did we do with him?
Yeah, I heard all his jerseys went over to where they send the loser of the Super Bowl shirts. That's where they sent him.
Yeah.
There's probably I bet there's only 2 Brady Cook jerseys sold. It's probably mom and dad.
No, dude, there was such a fucking these people. I heard. I mean, you guys had to hear it too last year. I mean, I'm in the game stream, so there's a 4.5 hours of chit chat, so we hear some crazy shit. But the Brady Cook love last year, all year, like week 3, it started.
Everyone loves
like,
a backup quarterback here.
It's the most popular guy on the team, they say, right?
Yep,
always is. Jason
says, although I knew A-Rod was done in 4 plays, Joey D's football malpractice destroyed our season. God, I hate that I keep coming back to this, but I didn't hate Joe Douglas. I think there were picks that really exploded in our face. Like picking Zach really, really hurt. Picking Becton over Worse really, really hurt. Trading 2/3 for AVT really, really hurt. Everything compounded, and now obviously saying it out loud, but I don't know. I thought he was probably the most knowledgeable football guy we've had within the organization in a long time, which maybe that's not saying a whole heck of a lot, but I didn't hate the coaching staff we had with Saleh and Douglas. I think it was just the whiff on Becton and Zach made us pivot to Rodgers, and then the Achilles popped, and then it just all downhill. I think Douglas could be a very successful GM somewhere else, and I think Saleh is going to have success as a head coach somewhere else as well.
Maybe. I mean, he really did a number on that defense from 2023 into 2024 with some of the decisions that they made, especially on the defensive line rotation, and not just John Franklin Myers, but
Bryce Huff.
Yeah, Bryce Huff, Sheldon Rankins,
Wasn't
Quentin
Huff a
Jefferson.
Woody Johnson decision though? Was that?
That was a rumor from Rossini or whatever she said. Remember?
Yeah. Like
Woody Johnson.
We wanted to offer him a contract, and Woody overrode it.
Why would he do that? I don't understand this guy.
I don't know.
What does he know about defensive ends and pass rushing specialists?
He knows that Tony Adams is a bad safety. He figured that out.
Yeah, he benched him. This fucking place is crazy.
iTile says
We
Mesidor
are
is
stuck.
25 years old. The NFL stock X-Pod called him Leather Helmet. I'd puke if we pick him at 16 or 33. Give me upside, versatility. Give the head coach options in 2027. So here's the issue: is the GM and the head coach may just want the most developed player that can impact the team now, and that might be Mesidor, like at 16. Like if they're like, oh well, hey, this guy that we drafted 16, he might need a year or two before we can like really start having an impact from him. I don't know if that's the pick they make. I don't know.
I don't know how many scenarios there are where we'll be puking in the first round. They need so many players. So many players on this team. It's not like, I don't know, a couple of years ago where it felt like the Jets roster was in a better spot. It's like, okay, well, it's obvious they need to do either this or that. They can go almost any direction in round one, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I agree. I like literally, I don't know if there's a position that we currently have that I'd be like, oh no. Like if they take Downs at 2, I'd be like, all right, we need a safety, and this guy's supposed to be legendary. Like, fine. I don't like it. I don't want safety at 2, but fine. Like short of a kicker, like I don't know if there's another. Is there any position? Maybe tackle. I'd like, what are we doing?
That's it. That's your answer. Tackle.
Yeah, like I don't think.
Yeah, there was a mock that had us. What was it? CBS Sports. He came out. He said fucking Bane, and then a tackle at 16. I was like, dude,
this guy's
what
an
the
idiot.
fuck are these people even talking about?
Blocked.
You know? Yeah. I mean, that's probably the position that I would be most upset about if we drafted a left tackle or something.
Is
I'd
there
be like,
something
all right,
outside of left tackle that would leave us totally flabbergasted? Like I'm talking like Will McDonald. Like what? Like is there?
Yeah,
that?
I showed that clip today. I showed it today.
I feel like Ty Simpson at 2 might have us go.
No, nowhere near as bad.
No.
I'm like, dude, all right, then.
Not near as bad, but like I feel like I would be surprised to see Ty Simpson be our selection at 2.
Would I do it? No, but would I be surprised? Also, no. Like this team, they might just go, we need to find a quarterback. I don't know if he's going to make it to 16. And Daniel Jones went 6th overall.
I'm not saying it can't
Giants
happen.
thought that
I'm
was
just saying
crazy.
I would be surprised if we did it. Like I don't know.
I'm surprised by almost nothing at this point. If Woody Johnson went out on the stage naked and blew himself up, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Like every day,
doused
there's
himself in
something
gasoline.
new.
I'm done.
Yeah, every day it is something new with this team. So I can't say that I would be surprised. I really wouldn't.
Ramani.
Just looking at Caleb Downs right now. Oh, look at that fucking hit. I like Caleb Downs, everybody.
He's a fun player to watch. Ramani says, fellas, I appreciate all that you do. Funniest episode yet. Happy to have you back, Green Bean. I've never been so pumped up for 2026 fantasy football season. If I'm not traveling for work, I'll see everyone in Hoboken for the draft. Ramani, you're damn right.
Let's go, baby.
Hell yeah.
Boys and girls, we got a ton of people in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button. And also, head over to TalkinJets.com. Get yourself a ticket to the Talkin' Jets draft party. Friends of friends, totally welcome in this. It's, it's a Talkin' Jets draft party, but if you want to bring some Giant fans, want to bring some, any other team's fans, we can all rag on them when they make picks that we think are either bad, or we can just make fun of them because there's going to be more of us. And they may have a good pick. And we just say, you suck. And that's fine too. We're all about it. We're here to lay into it.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing about the draft. Everybody can come. Like I like that idea. Like I said, I have some Miami fans. The guys say they actually reached out to me and he's like, "Hey, is it cool?" I'm like, "No." But I changed my tune. I said, "Yeah." At first I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hang out with you during the draft."
I don't
And I'm
need
like,
your
"Yeah,
25 bucks."
actually."
Get out of here.
Yeah. No, but it's like, yeah, of course. Come. I'm just kidding. So yeah, just Giants fans, whoever, the Dolphins fans, everybody can hang out.
Yeah, it'll be a
Watch
good
the
time.
draft. Make fun of each other. When the Jets used the second overall pick on a fucking tackle.
Jason says no backup quarterback. My bad. What was he talking about? Hold on.
In his
What'd he
previous
say?
chat, I believe.
What was he talking in the chat before? Now I'm confused.
Wait, let me
What
see.
backup
where
I think he
it is.
said
quarterbacks
it
was he
cut
talking
off
What was his previous
Yeah,
super?
what's
with
he
the
saying?
with Joey D's football malpractice, not having a
Oh,
backup.
yeah.
No, that was right. That's what he was talking about. I know the fact that Joe Douglas waited like 9 weeks to fucking sign Trevor Siemian was ridiculous.
We went into that season when we were making the trade for Rodgers. The only thought, and I firmly believe it in my heart, the only thought was like, hey, the only thing that could go wrong is Rodgers gets hurt, and he never gets hurt. That's we're fine. Like Zach can be the backup. We're gonna trade him after the season, after Rodgers has a good year, his first year here, and then it's gonna be, oh, Rodgers magically decided he wanted to play 2 more years with the Jets, so now we just don't have. Now we just want to give Zach his opportunity to flourish, and we're gonna recoup some draft assets on a burnt quarterback. Like that was 100% the plan, and the fucking Achilles snapped, and it ruined everything. And that's why we didn't have a backup quarterback.
And remember the thing about Aaron Rodgers? He was on McAfee and he said he met with Aaron Glenn and he was weird and he got up and then he said, "You want to play football?" And then he got up and ran. And I was like, "That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard."
Now I kind of believe it.
And I believe it now. Do you believe it?
I do. I think that probably happened.
Of course, but Rodgers would probably be all wishy-washy about whether he wanted to play or not. Well, I could foresee
I
that
agree.
maybe there's a chance that I could play.
Yeah, doing that whole shit.
I'd like to, I think I'd like to come back.
Think about it.
Like,
Well,
yeah.
that's what he said, right? He said, he said, "You want to play football?" And he said, "I'm thinking about it." And they were like, "Fuck off."
yeah,
Well,
I'm
there's
fine
your
with that
answer.
decision. I think that was the right
Yeah.
move to make.
It was.
Imagine if we kept Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams and we just nuked our entire season. We didn't make the playoffs and we don't have, we still have Sauce and we still have Quinnen and we don't have 5 first-round draft picks over 2 years. Ugh, that would suck. That would be miserable. Absolutely.
Well, we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know either. We wouldn't.
No. We'd know.
That
We would know. We would know.
It's like when you don't have sex with your wife and don't get her pregnant and don't have a kid. You don't miss the kid. You know what I mean?
That's a good analogy.
Like when I look at my son or my daughter, I think, "Oh my God, I can't imagine life without them." But there could be another third. There could be a third child that I just narrowly escaped creating, and I don't miss them at all because I've never
met him.
You see what I'm?
I love this. I love Tuesday nights.
You know what I mean? It's like we have fucking 5 first-round picks. Oh, I'd be so pissed. Like, really? When the fuck did we have 5 first in 3 seconds?
Yeah, that never happens.
Shadow Flare says, what do y'all think of Hackett in Miami? WTF? Good. I'm glad he's down there.
He's gonna keep getting jobs.
It's
Yes.
crazy, dude. I don't know what the fuck that guy has done. His dad passed away though, right?
Oh, did
Paul
he?
Hackett.
Mm.
I think
I
he
didn't know
might
that.
have.
I don't
Recently or like
Either
a few
way, his
years
dad's
ago?
calling people.
Mm.
What?
I was saying recently, or was this like, did he pass away 5 years
Let me
ago?
take a look. Let me see. I'm gonna pretend I know, and let me just
It's going to
delay
be like
for a
Paul
second.
Hackett died 2015. Like, oh.
Yeah, let me see. No, he's alive as hell, man. Let me see.
Now you're just making
know.
shit
I
up.
killed him off. Green Bean, what the hell?
He's 78 years old, so he's making calls. He's like, "Hey, hire my son."
Hey, Greer, or whatever the fucking guy's name is.
Dude, can you believe that Paul Hackett was one of the worst offensive coordinators we have? I don't think you guys remember him. We fucking
remember
hated
him.
that guy.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you?
That was the first
was
offensive
when I was
coordinator
first
I
getting into
remember, like, really
He was
knowing.
terrible.
Yep. Run,
And
run, pass,
then-
punt.
And then we fucking hired his stupid loser son and then demoted him and
who
then
knows what
kept
he's
him
Mm-hmm.
and then hired a whole new staff and tried to do it to them too. What the fuck is wrong with us? I don't understand what's happening.
Jake in the chat. What's up, dude? 3 all-time
Hey.
greats talking Jets football. Nothing like it. Jake, glad to have you in here, buddy.
Yeah, I love all the content from the Super Bowl.
Hell yeah. Antonio comes in. I think someone brought this up on Ryan's stream last night. Thoughts on trading both second-round picks to get back into the first in the early teens to get Styles or the best wide receiver if one of the top 3 is still on the board. So,
Dude, Styles is going in the top 10. Ask Rusty Spooner.
I think he's
Top
going top
2.
10. Top 2
Top
if you
2.
ask. Yes.
Yeah.
If they pull the trigger on Sonny Styles at 2, I'm not going to hate it. I'm probably going to freak out. I'm going to be excited. Like, I really am.
I'm excited for Green Bean's reaction if that happens.
Yeah, it's going to
Might
be
be an all-timer.
fantastic.
He's my favorite player in this draft. Like, he really
He's
is.
so good, dude.
I would love to find, like, if we could find a way to trade down, pick up a 3rd, and get Sonny Styles, like, I'm on board. 100%.
Dude, I just put on Sonny Styles highlights, right?
Oh, I'm chubbed up just
Now-
thinking about it.
No, but listen to this. So the first thing that pops up is Ohio State is playing Toledo. And this is what the score is. Are you ready for this? Ohio State has 77 and Toledo has negative 21.
Yards?
How the fuck is that? That's what I'm looking at.
It's got to be yards.
shit.
You can't have a negative points.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's yards, but I don't fucking.
Jesus, Green Bean.
Dude, what the fuck?
My
I'm just
goodness.
telling you what I'm looking at here.
You've been away for too long.
Yeah, man. 77.
And minus negative 21.
Hey, I'm going to show you guys. You
That's a
ready?
jet
What are we
score
looking
right
at?
there.
Here we go.
Jesus
Wait.
Christ. Ah.
See it? Did I
Not
fuck
yet.
up your thing, Ryan?
Oh, I see it. That's who has possession of the football, you dipshit.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. Keep that up.
It's
Keep
a
that up.
football.
Get rid of the closed captioning. Hold on.
I can't. Fuck off.
The hell
do you
you
mean
can't.
you
No, put that back up. Come on.
Now put it back. Why you want to put it back?
Right? I just want to see
No,
it
I'm
one
not
more
putting
time.
it back. Fuck
Put it
off.
back.
You
I want to
find
see it
it.
one more time.
No.
No, you know.
I don't even know what you're talking
Put
about.
the game back up on the share screen.
No.
Shit, yeah.
I'm watching clips.
You can watch clips. Just give me 5 seconds.
Nope. I want to talk about Paul Hackett and Drew Pavia.
I wanted to screen capture that in the worst way.
No, I know. No, you're like 1 second.
Just
Give me one second.
The negative 21. It was the score 21, but it was the little football next to the 21 that indicated they had possession of the football. That's why it
Oh,
was
is that
Sonny
what it
Styles
was?
highlight tape on the defense.
Yeah, I can't fucking see, man. It's all blurry to me.
I missed you.
What are you gonna do? I shaved off the beard. It doesn't mean I fucking got younger. You're like, you look younger. I'm like, look.
So let's get back to Antonio's question here. So forget the idea of Styles, whatever it is. But the idea is trading 33 and 44, which is the equivalent amount of points to get you up to, I think, pick 15 is what it is. So would you be down with trading those 2 picks, having pick 2, 15, 16?
Wait. Ask Matt.
Yeah.
Matt, 2, 15,
Sure.
16?
Yeah, I think there's a better chance of hitting on 3 guys who will impact you. Right? When we get into the second round, things get a little nutty sometimes.
So I will say I would prefer not to do this. And I would say I would rather use 44 to move 16 up higher. And I would keep 33. Because I think 33 you could trade out of and recoup picks if you wanted to, or you could just get a guy that falls out of the first round. I think 15, if you were to trade up, you still might miss on Mekhi Lemon and Sonny Styles. Like, those guys may not be there. You still get impact players like Matt was saying, like 100%, 110%. But I would prefer to trade up with 44 and 16 and keep 33. That would be my preference. Being your thoughts.
I don't want to trade my seconds. I don't want to do anything. I like them. I like seconds. I like having 2 second-round picks. I don't want to have 1 first. And Sonny Styles isn't going to be there. But I hear you. The best wide receiver.
Well,
Like, look,
you'd have three.
I get it.
That's what it would be.
Yeah, no, I know. I get it.
Mm.
But I don't want it. I want to. I mean, whatever, man.
You can have an opinion. It's all right.
No, it's not that I don't have one. It's that I'm confusing myself. I'm tired, and I might not be as sharp as I want to be. You know what's really funny? You know what I just realized? I shit you not. I just realized this. You see this fucking headset, which I'm wearing for the first time?
Yeah.
I have it over my ears, but the sound's coming through my computer.
How does that happen? How does that
Is the
happen?
microphone
Because I just don't
actually
have it
picking up
on.
your audio, or is this just going right at your laptop and that's what we're getting? Like, are you plugged in?
No, this is on the microphone. I changed the microphone. Let me make sure it's still there. Hold on.
It sounds like it probably is on.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, the microphone, but the speaker I didn't change. So I just made an assumption, like when I switched it, that I thought I was hearing it fucking through these things the whole. I'm like, it seems to bother me. I'm like, all right, let me just give it. And I still heard you guys. I was like,
You look like Cyclops from X-Men.
Yeah, I was like, all right, let me think about this for a second. I'm like, nope.
Oh boy.
I can't wait to stream for like 24 hours straight with you boys. Dante.
Oh, I need the best.
Dante comes in and says, I'm sorry, but did anyone see that guy from WFAN said, let's not make up. The Jets are already down. What did he say? What was the comment that was said? Does anyone know?
He said, yes, essentially that Woody Johnson is running the show. Aaron Glenn doesn't have any control, that he didn't want to put blame on Justin Fields and that the offensive coordinator needed to go, and that Darren Muji at the Senior Bowl, even though he wasn't there, was talking about how working for Woody Johnson's the worst and he doesn't want to be here anymore.
I mean, as a fan on the outside, I think that is 110% what's actually happening behind the scenes. Like, I would, if you told me you had $1 to bet on if that's going on or not, I would say that's probably exactly what's happening.
I think so. There's parts of that are likely true, but there's too many things mentioned in the quote that can't possibly be true. Like,
Right. Who else was there to experience this and report on it? Aaron Glenn's not going to leave there and tell everybody. Maybe he would. I don't know.
I mean, we just fired half our staff. That could get around.
But were they in the room for that? Like, it's like when you go on.
I mean, I could see. Do you think Glenn would have had any conversation with Wink saying like, "Hey, I'm going to be, they made the decision for me. I'm going to be calling plays." And Wink was already singing like a canary that he's interviewing with the Jets and Connor Hughes and everything like that. Like, I could totally see that being like.
Yeah, but then wouldn't it have gotten out that, Wink would have said, "Hey, this fell through because Woody told Aaron Glenn he's got to call plays."
Yeah, but maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's
we
why
would've
we're
known
hearing
about
about it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Hughes was getting fed stuff from
But
Wink being
Connor
the DC
Hughes would have
candidate,
said that. We wouldn't have got it from some.
but maybe it
fat
didn't
man
go through
on
Connor. I don't know.
WFAN.
Maybe it went through fucking someone else. Fuck if I know. I'm just saying. I'm leaving breadcrumbs, saying it's a possibility.
Dude, there's some really good comments about this fucking headset. Listen, just so you guys know what this is. This is my wife's work headset. I just grabbed it. My daughter just walked out and pointed at me laughing. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I don't know. I had an idea, like, I wouldn't project this, and I'm in the living room because I didn't want to go in the studio because it's freezing. So I thought, like, I would be nice and private, but I have it blaring. I didn't even know. So I'm like a fucking half a tard, but anyway, that's why I have it on. And now I'm like, I don't want to, I mean, like, how do I sound if I do this?
You sound fine, but why don't you just change the audio source to your headphones? You could do that.
Because it sucked. I just did it. It was real low, real quiet.
You sound
Well,
fine.
let me do this. Well, let me do this. How do I sound? Oh man, let me just unplug this fucking.
You got like 7 minutes. It's like, you don't have to go crazy.
I don't know. Can you guys hear me now?
You're low.
Yeah.
But you can hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm good, right?
You got to talk a little louder.
Hey, how are you? You hear me?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we're gonna finish like this. My ears are all fucked up because of that things.
I liked you. You reminded me of like a coach on the sideline with us.
Well, it's funny.
I was gonna say drive-through guy, but I like the coach better.
Drive-through
yeah.
guy is good. Yeah.
Just because you were swallowing the microphone.
Dante comes in and
Oh,
says, I would trade the number 2 pick for the Browns number 6, 24, and 70. Do you think they'll do it? I don't think they'll do it, but if they wanted to, I would do it. In a heartbeat.
Oh my God. Dude, I would do that so fast, especially because I'm not grabbing a quarterback or anybody I really want up there. You know, I would slide back to 6 for 70.
If you just told me they'd give you 6 and 24, you may not even need to give me 70, and I'd probably do it. I'll be honest.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm even going a step further and saying if I would slide back, like if you gave me 70 and like 140 or whatever they have, I would do that this year.
Yeah. I think knowing they have the additional first, I'd want the first.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously,
But like, I'm fine with losing value on a trade down. Like, no issues there. We just need so much stuff. I think we're all on board. Yes, Dante. We're there. And Rusty Spooner says, I hope they're that stupid. They are the Browns, and we are the Jets. I don't think we're lucky enough to have something like that happen to us.
No.
It's the 2 idiots fighting meme. If that trade.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. I feel like the Jets are like 2 brain cells fighting for 3rd place. That's how I feel.
That's not inaccurate. What is
Wasn't
going
gross.
on here? Dom C's. Dude, whatever, man. Fucking Dom C's making fun of me because I said it's cold in the fucking studio.
You should be getting made fun of. You were making fun of Dom C earlier. I'm standing up for you, Dom. I don't know if you're in the chat right now. Is he in the chat?
I'm going to tell him. You know what I want?
Or was he texting
I'm
you?
inclined to tell him. Yeah, he's texting me like, why are you in the living room? Like, fuck you.
Leave me alone.
Right. He's like, I said, it's cold out there. I don't feel like dealing with it. And he's like, he called me a vagina.
That's bad.
Yeah, see, look, he's in the chat. See, Dom, I stood up for you before. Green Bean was talking shit.
I wasn't talking shit.
You were
was being
talking
real.
so much shit.
I had your back too. Diego Pavia, or what were we calling him? Darren Pavia?
Oh, that's
Drew
what it was.
Pavia.
But hey,
yeah.
but Dom, this is what we said. Rusty Spooner suggested that Drew Pavia knew who you were, and I was supporting that. Matt and Ryan said that is unlikely. I think you're popular enough for that to be true.
That's true.
There you go.
We said that was probably unlikely. But we stood up for you. We said, we're not taking Pavia because he shunned Dom.
I'm taking Pavia. I'm taking Pavia with the number 2 overall pick, and I'm fucking running around the draft room like this. Yeah!
Burn it all down.
That's right.
Fuck it,
And
just
who's shorter
entertain
than
me.
Pavia? Is he the shortest player in the entire draft?
Probably not.
There's got to be a little wide receiver from fucking Tulane or something. That's like
Yeah,
5'7".
there's probably like some 5'6" guy or something like
I want
that.
him.
He's the
Number
shortest
16.
quarterback. He would be the shortest starter if he started a game. I know that.
I'm taking Dom. Who's the shortest player in the draft?
I don't know if he knows that off the top of his head.
I want him.
Huh. Dom C says the worst part is I found out today the Jets had a formal meeting with Pavia.
Oh, good. Good.
6th round pick.
Hey, yo, you want to burn a 6 on him? I'm fine with it. I'm on board with that.
Dude, right?
Like
if he's
who
going to
gives
go
a shit at that point?
undrafted, Ryan, if he's going to go undrafted, we have 2 7th-round picks.
Yeah. Use either one on
You're
him.
going to fucking tell me, what are you going to do? And dude, and we watch these teams every year. They draft Milton in the 7th round or 6th round, and he fucking comes out and they play wonderful football, like shit that we've never seen. Why can't we just do that?
I'm on board. You don't have to sell me on it.
I think I'm trying to anyway, though.
I don't really hate it. We got Dante in the chat. Dante says, hold on, where'd this thing go? Okay, then how about this? Number 2 and JJ for 6, 24, and 70. Now you just made our trade worse, Dante.
Yeah, but he was trying to get it done. We were saying that
I
the
know,
Browns
I know.
wouldn't do it.
I know. I just want to be mean to Dante.
Why do you want to give JJ away? Let's just draft Pavia and send him.
We'll trade you Drew Pavia.
Yeah, the Browns could have the most toxic quarterback room of all time.
Be like, all right, check it out. We'll give you 2, but in the 7th round, we're going to draft Pavia, and we'll give him to you too, even though that you could just draft him yourself.
Nailed it.
But don't do that.
Yeah, you don't take him. We take
Right.
him.
You don't even think about it.
Right. Don't think about it, and we'll send you a quarterback. Super short.
The answer is yes, Dante. If we could trade out of 2, like for any combination of the picks you mentioned, I'd probably be on board. I don't know if I'd want to take 70 and 6. Do they have a
Hey, what do you
second
guys
rounder?
think of this idea? Hey, Ryan, what do you think about this idea that Jermaine Johnson is not that good? What do you think of that?
Look, I mean, I think it's possible. I'm not going to like laugh at the idea by any stretch of the imagination. I think he's I did not want to trade him this year, and I think that there was I think he did not play well down the stretch. If you had given me like the hindsight of like knowing how he performed the back half of the year, I probably would have taken the 2nd round pick for him. I really like JJ, and I hope we get to see the rebound this year of him.
But bullpen,
I like him too. I'm just nervous about him coming off that injury if he'll ever be the same again.
I agree.
Yeah, but it's interesting that the entire defensive line sucked that back half of the year. So maybe it's just the fact that Wilkes is a fucking waste of space, and the entire team realized that we weren't going to do anything, so they weren't going to play.
Could
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
I hope
That's why.
I hope JJ rebounds this year. He's one of my favorite players.
Yeah, I like him too, but I'm a little afraid. I'll be honest that he's gonna just not be that good.
Ron Weiss comes in. He says, "Get 11 Lollipop Guild guys and follow the yellow brick road to last place." if we draft Pavia, the midget jokes and like the Lollipop Guild are gonna be great.
Oh, dude, I'm here for it.
And you better
Dude, at least
believe
it'd
that
be something.
the post is 100% gonna have like the Giants make a splash while the Jets shrink in size in the cold weather, or something like that. I don't know. It'll be something
It
stupid.
was in the pool.
But dude, it's time to embrace it. Like, it's time to stop pretending we're fucking real football team here.
You are. You know what's funny about this conversation we're having right now is someone commented Peter Dinklage in the chat, and you are basically going verbatim on like where your like attribute is armor and no one can use it against you or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I love that line. From
We
Tyrion,
talked
by the
about
way.
this last week, didn't we?
I think we did.
Like every dwarf is a bastard in their father's eyes. We did that last week. Am I having deja vu?
No, we definitely did. I wasn't sure when we
Okay.
talked about this. I love that line though.
Because I wasn't around for a while.
It had to
yet
be last
somehow
week.
I remember talking about that with you. So
Yeah.
it had to be last week.
Had to be last week. Oompa Loompa joke, says Boss Girl. Can
Do it.
Pavio ride
Boss
roller
Girl.
coasters? He's gonna win the Super Bowl and can't go on Splash Mountain or fucking Space Mountain.
I would go to Disneyland.
He's on the teacups.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can hang out.
The carousel, maybe.
Just oh my god. Flutie was 5'7". I knew he was short.
he
I
was
didn't
a
know he
badass.
was that short, but I knew.
But he went to the USFL for like fucking 8 years first, and Canada. He went to the USFL and the Canadian League first.
Yeah.
And he wasn't good in the NFL.
He was good for Buffalo. He was really good.
He had Flutie flakes.
He sucked. He played for the Bears first and sucked.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Then he went. Yeah. So he was in the USFL. He went to the Generals with Herschel Walker and all those guys, I believe. And then he came to the NFL when the USFL shut down, and he played for the Bears. He sucked. Then he went to the Canadian League and was like the legend of legends, the best they've ever seen. And then he came to the Bills and was lights out. He was a badass.
Yeah, he was fun to watch.
I hated him.
Well, yeah, he was a Bills player, not a Jets player. But I was not very tall, so looked up to him and Wayne Corbett, short guys. Unite.
Yeah, man. I'm a fan. All right, listen. No, you're not gonna play fucking video games out here right now because I'm out here, man. Go in here. You have a TV in your room. Didn't we put the damn thing in your room? Right there. What the fuck's it doing there?
You can play Teen Bean. We're here for you.
That's not. That's yeah. I guess that's the new Team Bean. That's my little one.
Oh.
I probably was cursing, so you don't think that, but that's how I am.
We support you. Kick that out of the TV room.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep out here too. Mommy's sick, so I'm not going in there. And I'm getting sick too. I think it sucks. Hey, it's like 10:05, Matt. Ryan.
Yeah, I've got the spin wheel up, so we gotta do some spin wheeliness.
All right, I got 33 names.
33 names. Look at us go. All right,
Yes.
chat. Give us a number. What's Diego Pavia's number right now in college?
Number 1.
Is he number
He's
one?
the best.
I have no idea what number he plays.
No, he's not. I'm just saying, like, he's number 1.
2.
2. All right.
There you
Second
go.
number in the
I'll take
chat, number 1 through 33. Second number in the chat is going to be the number we pick. See, Dom said 2, and I don't know if that's because it's number 2. And Rusty Spooner picked 2. I guess it's just number 2. Who's the second person, Green Bean?
The second person is Wyatt.
Wyatt.
Hey, so spending money on the date.
Yeah,
Or a
see,
new
there you
hat
go.
killer on the date.
You
Yeah,
could, you
man.
know what? You could get your date a green beanie or a pillow with 3
I think
monkeys.
you might
on
want the pillow.
it. Yeah.
He might want the pillow. I'm with Matt.
If you do some, you got to shoot us a DM or something. Be like, guys, guess what I did with the pillow? I didn't cry into it. You guys were with me. Basically a 5-way.
Well, what does he win? Did we do the wheel?
No, not yet. I'm letting him
Spin it,
know
baby,
what
spin it.
things he should do. Well, Darrell just threw in a super chat. He says,
lost
trust
track.
me, we can have the best defense and have 3 levels. Bane, D-line, Reese, linebacker, and down safety. Do you believe Cowboys or Colts will be as bad as Jets? We're not getting all 3 of those guys. What
Nope.
the hell are you talking about, Darrell?
Yeah, how the fuck?
How
are
would you get all 3?
pulling that
Those guys might go 2, 3, 4.
off? Yeah.
Wyatt says, I would then have to admit I'm a Jets fan.
I think so.
Maybe,
you don't wanna do
yeah,
that.
that would be pretty impressive. Maybe you could just
That's
have
like
your
10 dates.
thinking is overrated shirt. Let's see what he
Yeah,
gets.
that's
Spin
a
wheel.
conversation. That's a conversation for when you guys are talking about moving in. You're like, all right, look, I got to tell you something.
I gotta tell you something right now. After
root
you
for
sign
the
this
Wolves.
lease, you're locked in for 2 years, baby.
That's right.
Wyatt gets either a green beanie or a ball cap. So Wyatt, reach out to us,
Yeah.
Jets Talking Jets show at gmail.com or Jets Talk 24/7 at gmail.com. Let me know which type of hat you want, what size hat you want, and we'll get you covered. And since you're in Virginia, you probably should plan on having your Thursday night free of the NFL draft because you got to join the Talking Jets draft party with us, Wyatt. Come on.
Yeah, now that you're in Virginia.
Yeah, you
it's
gotta make your
it's
way
in
up.
Hoboken. It's right down the street.
Yeah,
man.
it's just,
Let's go.
down the street is a relative term. Compared to Wyoming, it's
Jump in the
way
car.
closer. Way closer.
It is way closer.
Great point.
Oh, Darrell saying use the Cowboys and Colts picks in 2027. No, Darrell. I don't want to burn 2027 picks on players this year. I'd be very mad.
For what though? Like you're gonna trade a next year one for this year one? I'm still very confused.
He wants the Texans formula of like CJ Stroud and then going with like Will Anderson right after. Except he wants like do all 3 levels. No.
Okay.
No. Go to sleep, Darrell. You've been awake too long. You're wrong. Boys and girls, we've reached the end of our stream. Let's go around and give our closing thoughts. Bean, any last words for the panel?
Could you imagine? Paul O'Brien is saying next year we might get the first, second, and third pick. Could you imagine if that happened?
I think we're probably going to have 2 top 10 picks, and then the other one's probably going to be sitting in the mid-teens. That's my guess. because the higher
Well,
of
if
the
we get
two
Frank-
with Dallas.
If we get Frank Reich, Greg Roman, Darrell Bevel, and we draft Pavia and Ty Simpson and sign Kirk Cousins and Kyler Murray, we might not have a top 10 pick.
Pick 32.
Yeah.
That's right. Pick 32.
If you could, I don't care. If we get a Super Bowl, I'm not even going to say that. This is a discussion.
I got nothing to say. Well, here's what I'll say. I'm heading to New York City in the morning tomorrow on a train.
Nice.
So I'm going to be hanging out in the city for a couple of days. So I don't know if I'll be able to record anything tomorrow, but I'll try. And if not tomorrow, I'll still continue the everyday content until I get a job. Why not, man? You know, so, but yeah, I'm not doing the after hours. I got to wake up early, and I got to wake up at I don't have to wake up early. I wake up at fucking 4 in the morning anyway. So what do I give a
It's
shit?
still
But
early.
Anyway, it's early, man. 4 a.m. is early, everybody.
It is.
I'm up.
O'Leary, any last words?
Yeah, I'll be on with Jeremy tomorrow. So hopefully we get some news on the offensive coordinator, and then we could talk about that tomorrow.
Boys and girls, it's been a lot of fun hanging out with you tonight. We'll be back next week, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, talking some Jets, maybe talking about our new offensive coordinator and all the exciting things that might be happening because of it. Who knows? Or maybe we'll just be talking about Diego Pavia and, that sort of stuff. Who knows? Tune in next week. JETS!
Just go somewhere else. I can't take this nonsense anymore. How are you gonna blame the defense?
I got the power. Screw green bean. Damn it.
But once you get to the sausage, I feel like we're doing something.
Go Jets.
He scores!
Ow, my head! No, come on.
What would you give up to see a Jets Super Bowl?
All of my friends and family. Hit those milk duns, boys and girls.
Freeze run.
Hold on to your underwear, ladies, and stand by, bitches. It's now time for Talkin' Jets with your hosts, Matt, Ryan, and Green Bean.
Jets!